right into it. Like, we're just gonna get right into it. Like, we're not even gonna have a moment to think about it. We're just gonna go straight into it. I just need to turn it back up again. There we go. Lovely. Let's see. The last time we did this, we were just at the home of Joan and God's name. God's name. And we were here to go to Oscar's house. Oscar and his daughter, which I also remember her name. Bleh. It's something. We're gonna go to their house and see, like, apparently there's some hauntings. So we're gonna go do that, see what's up there. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different, but once was a quaint building in a small town, now stands in an opposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with a menace. Maybe Kanika is right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. Oh, you have no idea what's going to happen. Is that a bird? What is that? Is that like a pigeon? What is that? Oh, it's one of those creatures, I think. Oh, yeah, I don't remember these creatures being here originally. Maybe I'm just crazy. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in there, and you can feel it stir as the sun and daylight fades away. You can't help but feel like you're being talking to walk into a slasher movie. You run through a mental list of everyone who's joined you, trying to figure out who do make it to the end. That sounds like something I probably do. Who are you kidding? If anyone's a final energy, it's Stella or Kanika. Kanika definitely. Stella wouldn't make it though. Just like exterior. Oh, kitty. That's like, what the fuck? As the exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of the visitors took whatever joy was in this place and left them as they left. Hey, Oscar, are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in the library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules apply before 5 p.m. It's now our domain.
Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay.
Yeah, it went okay. Reese wasn't. Oh, that's his name. I knew it began with R. Reese wasn't feeling up for longer hanging out, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It just means I have more time to hunt ghosts. I come fully loaded. I got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light. Give it reader cameras. Salt, flashlights for everybody, just in case it goes those messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. Oh, an Ouija board. I know those are toys, but you never know when might come in handy. Wow, that is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that's so last minute. Do you just have the stuff ready to go in a bug out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight as I got back from the mines.
Excuse me?
I was about to carry everything all day. This way we get into the light and pop out and grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may have never actually compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's no lack of trying, and after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Let's see. There's at the back there. This whole town's one big supernatural death trap. Those mines were chock full of ghosts last night. Last night was weird, but I don't know what we saw. There's nothing explainable to mine collapse. There could be something rational. It's not a supernatural explanation what I saw last night. Like aliens. Ooh, spooky aliens. There's something back there. I can feel it. Really? This is so exciting. I can't wait to finally see a ghost. Yeah, exciting's a word.
We'll see how you two feel once things get started.
Yo, don't rush off gusty boats without saying. No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. I was so confused, but I was confronted with my own morality from the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answering about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. I got my own shirt with my own name on it. Now let's go mess with some ghosts.
Hope my house is big enough for 5 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and get started. It's through the back. Follow me.
Ooh, can you get Oscar? Damn.
Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when the stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect.
Hey! You didn't think you'd actually do this without me, did you?
But Rosalina, I thought you were Agus's place.
This is my Markiplier impression now, I guess.
Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez.
Gutierrez? I think it's a Gutierrez.
Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. He was really convincing. Oh, hi, Jane. What's up?
Yo.
You don't have to leave me out of stuff like this anymore, Dad. I'm not some fragile thing that needs protecting. I can handle seeing a ghost or whatever it is that keeps us out of the house.
I really don't think you want to see what's in there, Rosalina. I don't know if you ever feel safe in our house again if you knew it was there.
I mean, let her do what she wants. Let her come with us. It's our house, too.
Exactly. Come on, Dad. If you let Zane tag along, Alexis and I have every right to be there, too.
She's got a good point, Mr. G.
Yeah, we can totally handle this.
Okay, I'm sorry, Rosa. Just let me know if it gets things too much if you want to leave, okay?
Thanks, Dad. Now let's get our house back.
You'll all cross the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Oh, look at the guy. Family photos lined on the walls and stack of books sit comfortably in the wooden furniture. And there's that feeling again. Like them. Oh my god, they're everywhere now. Oh my god, they're inside the house. What? And there's that feeling again, like the mind's like the door to a clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something in this house, though whatever it is, it's a ghost or something worse. You cannot know.
Okay, it looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural.
None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. But I'll set up the camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence.
You might want to start saving cameras from Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall.
Oscar and Kanika startle at the door as the door swings open.
It seems I made just in time. Let's get the show on the road. I don't have all night.
Tabby! What the hell are you doing here?
Amy invited me along. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know.
Yeah, I know. We all know. Amy, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? She's supposed to make sure I don't get hurt.
Yeah, I'm not getting out for my cousin. If y'all gotta drag Amy into this dangerous situation every night, you have to deal with the chaperone, got it?
Okay, sure, the map was definitely dangerous, but a haunted house? Come on, this one's the least dangerous thing that someone can do. Especially a summer party. I don't know. I usually don't see much action out in the woods, and you know Amy and I both wound up a pretty hairy situation Monday night. I don't think we can rule out a possibility of grave danger.
Exactly. I'm not underestimating how much danger Amy can find herself in, even while walking through a perfectly normal house.
Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I wonder if the ghost can even show with this many people around. Wait, is it just me or suddenly feel colder?
It does. I definitely feel that. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple of degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot. Snap and pig for posterity. Posterity, that's the word.
Is that it? This is very scary.
Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it?
I only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him the way before he moved out.
I was about to let my daughter sleep in the haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we slept in the library.
Even if there was something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. You're so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost.
Alright, gang. I think a couple more ground we spin up and look for clues. Oh, is that the case I call for dibs on Tabby?
Fine, but Amy's coming along too. 3 of us can search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet.
No, absolutely not. I think we all know how to go. Ghost or no, spin up is always a recipe for disaster. Yeah, you're probably right. You discover a ghost here, and we'll discover it together. That's not exactly the angle I was looking for, but okay. Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we gonna get rid of it? Like, just have a bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kit says the symbols are from every major religion are sorted by holy books, a bunch of salt and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worse comes to worse, we can always use a Ouija board to politely ask to leave.
Aren't our Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it more mad or invite a demon to the house or something?
The Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at summer parties.
I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal. I don't have much to think of thought that I opened the door for something worse.
Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out.
Okay,
I'll take a deep breath before continuing.
let's head to Tony's room. Leslie's room. Follow me.
Aye, Captain. Oh, dear Lord. Teen interest, that's funny.
Wow. This is where I've seen it. It appears at the top. The stain.
Also, look at... I love this stupid dog. Yeesh. It's gonna be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet?
Have you seen your house?
I don't see how that's relevant.
Weird. I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it still keeps coming back.
It's just a stain, Dad. Can we just cover it up? I don't mind sleeping in here.
Let's get scientific about this. You scrub out the stain a bunch, and maybe a part of that summon ritual.
I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before.
You don't use the pieces to clean the carpet, Tabitha.
Whatever. How am I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things.
If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest.
The stain is a tempted expression. There are no words, no decipherable patterns, but you can still feel it. A cry for help from something that has lost its voice. Something is crying out for help.
You might be onto something, Amy. What if the blood spills out something on the floor underneath? Have you tried tearing up the carpet?
A house owned by government? Nope. No, I'm not messing with the carpets. I'd rather scrub the ghost blood out of it every day than have a government take me to court or destroy their property. Fair point. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there'll be a leaky pipe under the floor?
I hate to keep a Tabitha or anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea.
Actually, I'm curious if I say it, then. It's probably just a rusty pipe leaking through the floor.
That's my first thought, too. Have y'all tried tearing up the carpet?
In the household, but oh, yeah.
I'm sure they'd rather you discover some structural damage now before it gets worse, right? Plus, there might be something written under there, in blood. Only one way to be sure.
So excitedly rubbed his toe to the carpet, tug at the corner carpet.
Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really.
Scarlet puts at the carpet, revealing the hatch. I love everyone's faces here. It's full around the stain to the reddish brown.
Why is this a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down here? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here.
We're going down there, right?
Of course we are. This is even better than finding a message.
But there's no basement in this house. At least we were told about a basement.
And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is supernatural. This is super haunting, alright. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts and I can just feel it.
Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped into the foot of the basement or crawl space or whatever that's supposed to be under the hatch. There must be a leak of that flooded the whole area around the house. The water dissolved the chalk. Dissolved the caulk. Yeah, it's caulk. Around the edge and it leaked through the carpet. And it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's simple as that.
It's not mud. It's blood. Human blood. I tested it.
Well, you tested it wrong. Well, you tested it wrong.
It can't be blood, right?
Kenny gets right. You got a muddy floor. That's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem.
No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that somebody tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there.
I'm Estella. This is my room, and I need to know what's down there.
Have you ever considered that map tried sealing it up before because it's unsafe?
Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding has something in the house unstable? I'm all in for ghost hunting, but I don't know if I can crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it.
Oh. Oh, everything's now Slay the Princess style. No, I'm kidding. You come to an Oscar's room. You can't living room. You can't tell what time it is. Your friends are nowhere in sight, at least physically. This is Oscar's living room. Why I keep saying it weird? Spiritually and mentally, you've been ripped away to some other place. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale, with an undercurrent of mold and earth. Makes you feel catastrophic, as though you're in a coffin. Each breath depleting, with little oxygen's left. How did we get back up here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Is Fate some kind of weird family thing? Is there a genetic condition I need to know more about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this happened before you got into town. Who knows what sort of nastiness is festering in this basement? Your cousin marches to the front door, opens it. Why does it look like Asha's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must be misremembering. Let's go. You have no objections to the Tempest's plan. The two of you cross to the hallway to open the door. Ah, yeah, I remember this. Something isn't right. Feels like the late night summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet. The scent of the flowers drift in a breeze. This... Tabitha, please don't tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? You reach forward to pinch your cousin. Ow! Hey! What was that for? You suddenly remember you're supposed to pinch yourself to see remember dreaming. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Oh, God, I forgot about this. Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadow rises to attention. Stella?
Who are you? What are you doing in my property?
Huh? Ooh. Ooh. Eddie, it's Charlie. What?
Did you say Eddie? No one's ever called me that in a long time. It's Edward Dean now. I'm not a child anymore.
Edward Dean, Eddie, you've got to be kidding me. Mm. What the fuck is going on now? Ooh, hoo, hoo. This has got interesting. It has been a long time. I like my name's not the presence. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I wasn't sure I was gonna come back, but I'm glad I did. It's good to see you. Where are you? I wish I could see the same. You should have stayed gone. You absolutely shouldn't have showed up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do. Come with me, Eddie. You haven't always wanted to see the coast. Now's your chance. You could just leave. Yeah, you two rehearse this. I can't.
It's not easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie.
Shut up. Shut up. I think I did this last time. I don't quite remember. I feel like I did this before. Screw your family. Screw my family. Why are we letting this choices be by our own fathers destroying our lives too? Heather stares at you, speechless.
You should get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it.
You're right. What I came back for wasn't worth it. But you are. I won't let the holler without you. If you change your mind, I'll be around. She's gone, alive with a shadow in the corner of the room. Come on, we have to take it around door. Oh, the annex. We get out of here before anything happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into this weird guarded greenhouse, whatever it is. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Where did the annex go? Let's turn back. Yeah, maybe we just turn around. If you turn around, they'll only move at the same door. Where's the annex? Where are we? Don't we get it? This is the annex. Bullshit. This is all bullshit. She storms open to the door, throwing it open. My god. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as the figure's unseen bangs against it. The shadow figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. God, please let this call go through. Emma anxiously taps at the front and waits at the phone to connect. Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. You can't hear when I... Because it cuts off the telephone to disconnect the call. Great. She couldn't hear a word I said. I'll stick around alone.
Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry.
Jesus, Rosalina, you scared the shit out of me.
Maybe we run him to the rail too. Make sense with the whole family.
Makes me wonder why I'm able to play along. Mama, what's going on? I'm going to have to deal with you doing this all night.
Please, he's our only child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time.
They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to get his little toys and the fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh.
Oh, do you have something to say? Do you know something? The old collapse in the Shaw mine. We were there last night. Should I put this together for you? Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the other is another way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. As for you, lady, what makes you think I'm keeping any of those valuables you're packing in a fine suitcase of yours? This is despicable. Charlie Shaw wasn't even responsible for the collapse in the first place. Excuse me? Even if that were true, stuff that happened centuries ago is irrelevant. You and I had nothing to do with it. So, you admit that Scarlet had a hand in the collapse? I don't know. Do you think there's something they tell the kids? It doesn't even matter anyway. What's done is done. It's not like we can change our answers as did. If they even did it. Trust me, boy. The coppers ain't coming here tonight. What makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have put you walking the mines too instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you want to learn a thing or two respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to gobble flames like your precious jewels and your expensive dresses. You're lucky I even let you live. It wants revenge in our family. That's why we aren't possessed. But neither of us did anything wrong. It's been over 100 years since the collapse. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones even better than these. Let's go for him. Maybe we should play with dolls anyway. Now you know if they'll learn to keep the rest of us, boy. No more bacon herrings for you. The mother and the mob are whisked away, leaving you Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door pounds and opens a beckoning white void. Where in hell? We both died. We're in hell. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave. We know we are not possessed. At least as far as we can tell. Whoever saw in this room, at least, it happened right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. I'd like to watch at the table for us right now is to keep whatever it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe figure out a way to escape. Who'd you call on the phone earlier? A friend of the family. Not that matters, though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. There's so many ditchlings here. Ditchlings? You mean those gross little creatures looking around? Yeah, there are really a lot of them. You're right. There's only one way to get through this, shall we? Let's get this over with. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. You're outside. It's night. A false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and the insect lively. Their calls unnaturally tiny. Tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of the pond. Ugh, what magic words we have to say to let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off, we're sorry. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Underwin, haven't you? Back off, lady. I don't know you, and if you know what's good for you, you don't know me either. I don't suppose you actually know what we're supposed to be talking to here, do you? Because I'm at a loss. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret's safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to you and your young'uns. Childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? I'll say it. This is definitely the old woman. For her name. Don't talk about my family like I don't need a life advice about old broad. Old broad, Yanens. Whoever we're talking to has been dead for a really, really long time. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not a lack of desire, as you may know. It's Eknock. Even if you drag her around the town limits, his hold over her would make such neither of you would ever happy again. Just think what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? Something tells me the secret trice was not working out. Yeah, I can tell you for a fact that our great-grandfather's name was not Charles. The powers at work here are stronger than you and love could ever withstand. You need to break the bonds holding you here. Then you can both be free. No more misfortune. Not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. The witch mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. I don't understand. Is this a map and some kind of poem? That's where you'll find them. You need the here. Be careful. Good luck to the both of you. Hope you get your happiness. And she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Let's just find the way out. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything else we could do until the end of the night. Or we could die, whichever. Look at this guy. This guy's just like chilling. Before the two of you can leave, the smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh with a tinge of saccharine and stomach churning scent of decay.
There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resident doesn't want me here.
Oh my god.
It doesn't seem to have an issue with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they?
I mean, it's Wayne. He said he wants to help, so talk. Are you Sam Wayne? Or are you something else? Stop asking the questions. Stop interacting with the thing at all, okay?
So cold, Tabitha. After everything we've been through, to treat me like a stranger.
Shut up.
What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Amy. I don't think a girl as good as you for you.
Wait, I don't think that girl is any good for you, Stella.
Stella, was that her name? Seems like she's skilled for finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon, if she's making it out here alive.
Tell the buzzes on the brush, desperately pulling you along. Stella. You either know something about Wayne, or I don't have the pretty and interesting coping mechanism. I want to know. Hey, are you okay? That could be easy for you to see. I'm really not. I'm sorry. Can we just leave and pretend we didn't see anything? Please. Someone's hiding something here. Also, I hate these moans. You either know something about Wayne, or I don't know, or you're pretty interested in cooking mechanism. That thing isn't Sam Wayne. Can you smell it? Okay, this is gonna make me drop it no matter what, so we're not gonna learn what happened. I don't think I know what happened to him. Tell me now, did you kill Sam Wayne? Absolutely not. I'm telling you the truth. Please stop asking. If you see that thing again, just ignore it. Or better yet, run away. I'd rather be a good cousin. These are such... Oh, there it is again. And more digitally. If you step into a room, rush her to the lawn when a corridor lined with bottles and rails. Figure rides to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If you're the same to him, I say it now. Ugh, God. As the caretaker is swept away, the room pulls itself to you and you find yourself looming over the deathbed. The father lies in center, looking pitifully small.
I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry that my troubles drive your mama away. And sorry for all those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now.
You're getting what you deserve. Alright, you're definitely channeling Charizard Jr., which must be who the ghost is. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but the damn snake Eknock went behind my back.
Oh, what bullshit. We know about Eknock, Tabitha. Our great-great-grandfather. He was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. Besides that, I don't know anything, so don't bother asking.
You're right. I've been using that excuse for many years. At some point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They have run me out, but they never put the bottle in my hand. Still, they destroyed my legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with their history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only bequest, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you have to do, but please. I know I'm not the best father, but I'm no murderer.
I'll see what I can do. Get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
Damn it, boy, I might have till the morning. Promise me. Promise me you'll go back. At the very least, show that Eknock bastard what for.
You watch as the father body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking a rather pile of bodies with them. Bottles with them. This ghost is so full of it. Because it steps forward, it disappears through the hole in the bed, leaving you to follow. Here I go. Go into the mysterious hall. Oh, this again. You and your cousin find yourself crashing under our table. The lover stares through the indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo the table. I think I'm gonna be sick. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. Of course, it's a present. When you look at it, you can remember all the fun we had. So now you and Stella are both doing baby voices. Oh, we're doing baby voices. Dog's way to let you live through this down if you get out of here. Thanks, Tabitha.
I'll try to keep it from my brother. He doesn't smash it. Though I wish I could make him move like you can. And you can even do the voices. You know, you can probably make real money if you put a show for people. That's the plan. I want to be a traveling performer. Why don't you come with me? We're going to town, and I show the kids.
Guess I didn't work out for him.
A traveling show? You want me to be there too? Oh, could we go to town along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks is the most beautiful place in the world.
Of course, whenever you want.
Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean.
There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashed into a thunderous black before you or Tabitha could get another word. Ugh. Ooh. Jesus. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trap door in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. I'm opening it. You carefully step towards the trap door. Creaks open all its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening ourselves. Your Tabitha shoved it behind and tumbled through the hatch. Oh, it's a symbol again.
It took some digging, but it's there.
The map was right.
That means there's hope, Betty. Whatever the heck Knock did, we can undo it. We can be happy together.
Oh.
Eddie?
Oh. That's why his face is like that. It's all deformed because you smashed it. Jesus. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Because it violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. So, Everdeen was the murderer. I'm sure she had a good reason. This was very fair, you know. We all saw one side of the story. Maybe this has to do more with Eknock than Edward Dean. He was mentioned in the Park Passage a few times. Yeah, maybe. Ugh, what now?
Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes?
Their names aren't back in normal. They must be not in character anymore. Maybe it's getting weaker.
You must answer for the crimes committed by your Scarlet's blood.
Or maybe it's getting stronger. I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
Until you do, I cannot die.
I want to die, please. I have been alone in the dark for so long.
All I ask is for some of your years to pay for the years you've taken from me.
What are you saying?
My life is stolen from me.
I want some of yours. It's only fair.
No, it's absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. None of us had to do with anything that happened to you.
The sins of the father.
The blade upon the children.
One must be forfeit. Doesn't matter which.
Bullshit.
You can't actually make us do either anything, can you? I can keep you here, and I can do what I want with them.
And you can refuse.
But if you do,
Then I'd stay.
I will stay until I get what I owed. The sentence of a sin I done handed down. Make your choice.
I hope I didn't come too late.
Mom? All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Not to worry about the others. They're safe. I got your cold, Tabitha. That's definitely not gonna ease you down here.
Get out of this pit, Subble.
Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this. Well, anyone could have stumbled across it.
Why is that our problem?
But something, doesn't it? I think you know which of you should volunteer.
You must be joking.
You're the oldest cousin. You're the one who actually lived in this town. It's only right.
Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not going to the demands of some dead guy.
I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. You take a step forward to the spotlight. As you move forward, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder.
Amy, what are you doing?
It's okay, Tabitha. This is my family's for, right?
Siblett's right here. Please don't do this.
You wordlessly step into the spotlight. He's free. But what does that cost me? For the first time, and it feels like hours, the earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft. You feel it pressing against all the sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles. Your arms tear at the earth until they break through to the air. As you gasp for the breath, you take a look at the pit behind you. Charles's modified remains are stare up at you, sad, broken at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to retain the gaze of the moment before exhaustion overwhelms you. Well, at last you shrink. You hoist yourself from this pit and collapse on the floor. You feel like death.
No, Amy, what happened to you? You look awful.
It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. You try and think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened to you. You struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Amy. Let's get you home. You quietly walk towards the stairs. Tabitha rushes to your side and gives you a shoulder to lean on as you walk. You're outside. It's real this time. The cool breeze chills you deeper than you should. And you realize how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier, harder to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library. Your lungs are wheezing as you run on a marathon. You almost feel how pale your face has become. Your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with the effort raising them to your face as you trace the new lines and furrows them into form there. I'm gonna go wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Your cousin walks off and before you get a chance to respond. I'm gonna peace out too. Back to Peggy Cuz, my own mortality. I got a lot to ponder. See ya, Rosalina. See ya, Alexis. Sam walks off down the road.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea what you were planning to do.
How was I supposed to know it would be like that?
Things are a bit strange around town, sweetie. Now's not the time to poke around the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday.
But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... He just stops mid-sentence and realizes what happened to you. Oh my God, Amy, you poor thing.
Amy, did you?
Yeah, it's over.
Amy, I can't believe it. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can possibly make this up to you.
I can't believe I would let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid the price for the ghost, that should have been her. You don't have to live here. You barely even live with Scarlet. It's just, ugh, it's so fair. This was my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it. See? This is why Tabitha should have done it. Your life has changed forever. You're just okay with it.
I agree. It is unfair. But I did my best to sway her. And what's done is done. There's no use to dwelling on things.
You can take a step, breathe, and sighs.
I can't believe it. There isn't a gun in there. How could it be so careless? After everything we went through all last day, how could I let this happen?
You could have known what happened, Oscar. None of us would have known. Don't blame yourself.
I've seen it before. I should have known to get worse. I shouldn't let Lizard in again with us.
Dad, when I tell you, stop blaming yourself. You could have stopped me. If you tried, we was gonna sneak in after you. Yeah, he was gonna make us go in no matter what. He didn't put a ghost in our house, and this is not on you. I know you both had your difficult time for this, but the storm has passed. Things will start to get better from here.
Still okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost. She just stand out by herself. Maybe normally asked if anyone else had been the ghost, but still, that's what we're talking about. I'm gonna check in with her. You walk over to Stella. Oh, hey, Amy. I'm here if you need me.
I'm so sorry, Amy. If they can talk right now, I'll call you, okay?
She hurries off down the road. I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her?
And nobody here should be rushing after anyone right now. That goes doubly for you, Kanika. You know what that cold of yours to get any worse. You better not get any ideas either, Amy. You need time to recover.
There's another carving in there to keep giving me visions. I wonder if those things are tied to everything that's supernatural has been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them are back-to-back nights. And if you were right, there was another one in the clinic.
I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvers around town and they've been giving you visions?
I'm sure everyone would just stand around theorize about this all night long. There's plenty of time of that tomorrow. Amy, if you need time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea, if you had any chances to get some rest.
I should head back to Tabitha.
I should be the one head back inside. It's starting to get chilly out, as I still to do. I'll get resin the outside up for night.
Don't be a stranger, and let us know you need anything, Oscar.
I will. Thank you. All of you. Again.
Believe it's time for me to get to my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest.
Okay. Kanika rarely treks back to the general store.
Before I go,
Sybil passes a hand on your arm, placing it back in a moment.
I'm sure you have quite about everything you saw tonight, about what's happened to you. But let's not get into here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Amy.
Sybil leaves you to catch up with her daughter. Time to wrap things up here. As soon as you get to the car, the exhaustion of the night event overwhelms you. The ache in your bones becomes dull and throb as your body sinks into the seat. Your eyelids pull shut as the weight to the lead seats. We're back. Do we carry you inside? I'm fine. I can get up. Good to know you're not entirely broken. Now come on, let's get you to bed. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion. I can imagine you want to get to bed. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Do you have any energy to keep talking? You really didn't want me to talk to him. What does he know you're afraid I'll find out? I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. Why is he following me? He's a creep, stalking his ex-cousins. All the more reason not to talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. Talking is too much for your condition. If you go, you might just collapse on the floor. You can barely stand right now. If you're going to keep bringing this up, if people talk to my back, I at least want you to know my side of things. I really didn't like it when I dated someone for too long. She pressured me to break up with them, and if I pushed back, she'd find a way to handle herself. If you want to know what's wrong with Wayne, you better off asking her. But she's dead as a doornail, so unless we're stuck dealing with 2 ghosts in 1 week, that's not happening. Case closed. Why was she so involved with your dating life? She wanted grandchildren, and she never got any. May she rot in hell. Now go to bed. You need rest. You find yourself unable to object. Don't keep poking around and looking for trouble. You just have to keep making it to your funeral. 4 more days. That's all. That the bus comes. Stay in touch after this is done. Maybe we can do that. It has been kind of lonely, being the only Scarlet in our generation. It'd be nice to have someone else in the family. We'll see how things go. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. Wednesday night. Nearly half the week passed since you first arrived in town, and a little half of a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Saul Jr. has been put to rest. At the expense of unknown years of your life, the specter of the night's events will linger over you every day, and you have left a grim reminder of the price you're willing to pay for crimes of family you never met. It was easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your own broken life. Or maybe things will get worse from here. Oh, yeah. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh? It's got an achievement for getting Night 4. Wait, this is chapter 4. Oh fuck, this is chapter 4. Before we do that, I am rather curious. I don't know what happens. Let's just leave.
Great, Sybil. You getting here? Can you get us out? Tabitha, are you sure you want to leave this business unfinished? Absolutely. This is not our problem. If you think that's the best course, then yes, I could get you out. It's only a question of seeing through the illusion. We're in a basement. Even if there's no senses are telling you otherwise, try closing your eyes and remember where you are.
As she says, close her eyes. Suddenly the sound like tactical sensation of the spirit realm feel much more distant, as though you're partially woken from a terrible dream.
Good. Now feel the stairs.
You fumble the darkness, grasp the air in front of you. Your palm meets wood with a solid thunk. It is a staircase. You can feel it under your hands.
I found it.
You begin your ascent.
Good work, you two. You're doing great.
Whoa. You feel confident foot on the floor, what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes, see what feels like a superstition of the real and the fake.
It'll trick you again. Its powers already struggle to retain the grip on you.
You continue. You feel the door frame under your palm. That suddenly the starry walls of the hallway beyond.
We're almost out.
I knew it. I knew this ghost wasn't a big deal.
It's only faltering now because it's exhausted. Don't intercept the spirit, Tabitha.
You step into the corridor between the annex and the library. The railroad swims closer and closer to bring back the focus.
The doors! Come on! Everyone's there!
You and Tabitha fall towards the entrance. Your legs feel so unsure of the ground beneath you, and the door flies open. You're outside. It's real this time. The cold and the breeze blows a smile passes dry leaves across the step of the library. We'll pass out. Yeah.
Finally, we're out of the funhouse. But the spirit remains. It would have been so much better to banish the thing. It's spread from the attics to the entire building. Anyone who steps a foot in there might be subjected to its torment. Not my problem, not Amy's problem.
I don't want anyone else in this town to have experienced that. That was awful.
We're boarding up the place and saying it's a gas leak. There, fixed it.
I suppose I have to find another place for me and Rosalina to stay. This is such a disaster. Sorry about all into this house. Should have left place to rot.
The only way Selena could have stayed with us, Mr. Katsuritas.
I wouldn't have proposed your parents like that. That's a lot to ask if I could figure this out.
I hope you're not mad at me for getting you out of there.
Of course not. It's just a house. We don't even own it. I'm not going to let you sacrifice years of your life for a rental. Even if we owned the place, the ghost was asking for quite the down payment.
It's done, Amy. We'd also accept what happened and moved on.
Any ideas, Tabitha? Your cousin grumbles.
I don't usually just kind of thing. The property we are in the miners, but there is a house that's vacant right now that might be suitable. You know, the old Maxwell place. What? You can't be serious. That place is falling apart. Look, I'll tell you what. I only make you pay rent for the first month. Consider a repayment for not literally giving up my soul to get rid of the ghost that wasn't causing any problems until you two lived here. That's funny. I thought it was your family that pissed off the ghost.
Cousin furiously pulls out the keyring before pulling her hands over to Oscar.
Thank you. This really means a lot.
Oh, really must be Rosalina.
Now, if you all don't mind, I'm going home. I think I'll social distance after the lifetime tonight.
Any shopping you have to do here. I'll wait by the car.
If I've experienced it, Stan's gotta be over the moon right now.
Where is Stella? I thought she'd get excited about things right now.
Just standing there by herself. That isn't like her.
Pretty much just gonna play the same thing, but I'm just weaker now. What happens if I...
I agree with Sybil. Tabitha, you should be the one to handle this.
Absolutely not. Not if you're gonna make me do this. I know you can't get us out of here, Sybil.
Sybil's eyes you carefully across the room. Fine. If you're going to deal with this thing, then I will. Take a step forward to spotlight.
Amy, what are you doing?
I want you to be safe.
Amy. Right there. Please don't do this.
Oh, I just gotta replay this. Hold on. I'm guessing Tabitha doesn't really want to do this. I need to have some kind of persuasion thing for me to have that. Alright. You can reduce the intensity of the visual reminder or remove entirely. Would you like to recap? No. This is the consequences. I'm weaker. I'd rather one soul be free. I don't care. If Tabitha won't do it, then I will. You open your eyes, it's a new day. You feel like shit. In the bright morning light, you're able to take a stock of how much spirit took from you. You feel dulled, your bones creaky, your soul weighed down the exhaustion of age. Yes, you did. You had to be done. Who knows what would have happened if you left that ghost behind to fester. An involuntary shudder runs down your spine, but your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing a little better. I just wanted to ask, have you heard from Stella? Check your matches, nothing from Stella. Hey, I'm kind of worried I didn't really laugh last night. Text me as soon as you can, chance. You wait for it to sound like a few minutes. Message sent and delivered. Everyone had a rough night. She's probably still shaken up. Yeah, but I don't love that she's out somewhere by herself, considering all that shit's been going down. Look, I know we're not exactly beginning alone, but we should meet up on town looking for it together. Looks like you and your morning plans in order. Might as well take a shower for the rest of the day. Step at the guest bathroom and ran to the shower. The hot water soothes your aching joints. Despite the state of the bathroom, the shower is just a good place. As it rinses it clean, you... Jesus, Duke. Hey guys. Two pasta Sarah eat about the bread now. That's nice. Wait with them, continue to stare at you like in response. See you guys. Oh, you moved now. There's no denying that the doll moved at some point since you moved most recently visit. Your long dead relative's creepy dolls, the only thing that's different, someone was in here. Something to mull over the rest of the day. It's time for you to face your cousin. You have find her in the kitchen, her shoulders hunched in a tight ball of anxiety.
They were bluffing after all. They're actually striking, in this week of all weeks, as if I didn't have enough on my plate already. I've had a full day to prepare for this, though. You won't know what's coming for them. Thanksgiving, I went back on this. I know how you city folk feel about unions, so the early warning was a pleasant surprise. There was almost cool confidence in the way your cousin talks about the strike. Does it even matter how the strike plays out? A resolution would merely treat the symptoms of disease rotting near the heart of Scarlet Hollow. Or at least to stand a chance to get better. There's something deeper you still have to fully uncover. If this mine's in trouble, you should sell it. To sell the estate, get out while you still can. Tabitha bristles. I'm not gonna give up like that. There's a Scarlet mine. I'm not gonna cash out on our family's legacy. Bring the mine back to life one way or another. I'm sorry about last night. We should have left. Yeah, we should have. It's go surreal. Just can't get over that. Can. This actually change about anything. You're a Scarlet. You were probably going to die young anyways. I still have mine to run. Jesus, woman. Get a hold of Stella. Do you think she's alright? I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. We're the only ones who were traumatized. The strike is just a symptom of the rotten place, Tabitha. If we don't treat the underlying disease, it won't matter who wins. Don't worry yourself about this whole rabble. This isn't the last long, trust me. You seem confident about the strike. What have you got planned? I got a lot of things planned. I already secure enough manpower to keep this mine's basic operations in order. From there, it's just a matter of squeezing the workers until they break. Most of them will go back to work in the end of the week, I promise. Do you know what you strikers even want? I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise if there's anyone in my shoes or in a month, they'll be singing for a different tune. So you bring in scabs? Yes, I bring in scabs. If that's what you want to call them, there's plenty of miners who are going to report their work today and for business as usual. Look, you don't know how hard it is. I'm just trying to keep the place running, and every day it finds a new and hellish way to collapse around me. You should probably get going, right? Yeah. I've done long enough. Stay safe. No more hijinks. Let me know if you get in trouble, okay? Have the slips past you, or heavy boots thundering down the hall as you match his face to employees. To every other rest of your day. It's almost a new inflection. You inflect your appetite. You make yourself give an invitation for the long day ahead of you. That's that. It's time for you to head to town. You head to the front door, begin to track the town below. Have I even seen anything from Chapter 4? I don't know. The birds sound different today. Muffled, like your ears are full of cotton. The dull sun shines down the surrounding wilderness, seem to wash over the color of the world. But you're just adjusting. Already your body is starting to accept the change that's come over there, to accept that's how things will be from now on out. You can't feel countless eyes watching you from the tree line, a feeling that reminds you of the time in the woods of the Monday. Ditch lights shouldn't be out in the middle of the day, though. They're getting bolder. Yeah, there they are. As you continue to head down, you pause to stare at the mountain range beyond the holler, contemplating a world that's blissfully unaware of the dangers threatening the citizens of this tiny town.
The world outside feels less real each passing day, as a strange reality what's happening in Scarlet Hollow gently uproots what you always be taken on the roots of our world. Your everyday worries seem distant, overshadowed by fear that dread has hinted to stop building. A building opposite the moment you step out that bus. It's long before your journey day is over. You once again find yourself Main Street of Scarlet Hollow. Hey, you made it. I still haven't heard from Stella. I've heard a bunch of those ditchly things skirting around in broad daylight. I know my mom isn't harmless, but we should start looking for her. So how are you mentally? That's a great question. My concept of how the world works is shattered. It's a great question. My concept of how the world works is being shattered a little bit more each day, so that's cool. Every day I feel like more and more like I need to get out of this town before it swallows me whole, but I also keep feeling like there's too many reasons to stay. Like right now, I can't leave until I know Stella's okay. With her folks gone, the only people she has are friends. And as for her bestie, I can't say to let her go run out of the woods being eaten by Bigfoot. My mom's just so chill right now, it drives me nuts. She's not giving me any answers about the shit she pulled in last night. It's just weird. Anyway, thanks for asking. Rating help. I appreciate pressing on it. Yeah, I don't trust your mom. We can't trust your mom. That woman knows things. She's holding her cards too close to her chest with everything that's been going on. I don't know what's behind though. Why she can't come out and tell us what's on her mind. She's been an open book. Unfortunately, uncomfortably open if you ask me. Hey, Lisa and Stella. I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone else yet, so nope, none so far. She ran north last night, but doesn't mean she can double back. I'm trying not to worry too much. It's possible she's here somewhere, not just answering her phone. I just want to bet on that. I'm supposed to see your mom at some point today. Maybe she'll find something to land on some things. I'm not sure what she's planning on to tell you today that she could have told us all last night. Maybe she's going to read your fortune. She probably stopped making fun of her all new age mystic vibe. A lot's happened the past couple of days. Still, there's plenty of time for tea. We'll look for Stella. Is someone managed us? I'm asking you another day we're looking for Stella. This is important. Now that the store isn't built, but if something happened to her, I was spending my time managing the sister. I think I live with that. I guess we should get started. Yeah, we're burning daylight. We're at the first. Alright, let's go to Stella's house. Definitely. I should have done that when first getting to come all the way down to here. But to be honest, I was scared to wander around by myself. Just like I said right there, the horrors behind the veil. It would be great to turns out there's nothing but she's just been sleeping in bed. That'd be nice. Oh, I didn't even notice a little doghouse there. Oh, I think that's a doghouse. It looks like it's supposed to be a doghouse. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever gotten this far with... I don't think I've done chapter 4. So all this is new to me too. I don't remember doing chapter 4. Oh wait. I did. Yeah, I remember making a thumbnail for it. It was Sybil with green eyes, and it was also Reese and, like, Stella, I think, in the back. You make your way towards Stella's house. Now, Kanika knocks anxiously on the door. He creaks open. The interior is cold, not just physically. There's an absence of joy and life that leaves a chill behind. This is the ghost of an empty house. There's a somber dread that comes from knowing that their search won't end here. This doesn't look like a break-in. It looks like somebody left the door open. Stella or someone else was in a hurry when they left. I don't sense anything no supernatural here, but I don't like the look of this. We should go in, right? Yeah, we should go in. Whatever happened to Stella? Doesn't look like it happened here. Okay, nothing unusual so far. It's a perfectly normal living room. No blood, no viscera, not even tipped over the lamp. That's good. Stella's kitchen's slightly messy. A couple cabinets are hanging open. A loaf of bread sits on the counter by the usual butter knife. Is Stella's kitchen normally this messy? I'm gonna call this messy. Stella's house has always felt a little sterile to me. This feels a little too lived in, if that makes sense. Or maybe it's just because I've only been here over what she was expecting me. You make your way down the hall and soon to be Stella's room. She's not here. Though it's a little untidy. As usual, sort of tidiness comes accumulates when someone doesn't often have guests in the bedroom, or any signs of violence. I better not be a single comment about this room being messy. Let me go check that computer. I'm not sure if we're still snooping on a computer. That's an invasion of privacy. Honestly, I didn't even think this. Wow, this might be a good idea. Good call. You need better influence in your life. See, I me now. For now. I love seeing Simon's room before they had a chance to clean up the company. Suddenly, no snatch out, you know. Speaking of yourself, the roles were reversed, and I was missing you and Stella were poking around my room unannounced. I was completely mortified. I would say that his room's been pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only change is the computer getting a lot fancier. She does have the corkboard with those string things. She loves putting those things of strings on there. They don't actually mean anything. I don't think they actually mean anything, but that's more decoration anyway. Let's move on. Okay, she's not here, so I have no idea where she is. I thought I might have overreacted this morning. I should be able to sleep on or something. Yeah, but she's actually missing. Where to next? We should go into the mines. I guess that's a decent chance to have him find your cousin since they're friends. Come on, I'll drive us. Yuriful, can you get to a van? Isn't love if we find yourself outside the Scarlet mines. I am happy with the treatment I am receiving as a Yuriful, and they can't get mine. I don't know what that says. Better hours now or none at all. There's a small gathering work outside the androids and mines picking sense a hand. Is this a strike? They're striking? Good for them, but I thought they'd do more of them, you know? I hope it's not weird to talk to them while they're in the middle of this.
Well, if it isn't the boss's cousin.
Have you seen Stella? She's missing.
The YouTuber? She's one of the band of property posters, right? We ever seen her, and we've been out there all day. We don't know. We know when she come by. We'll make sure to keep an eye out.
I goes to strike.
The boss said I need to step ahead of have us deployed some scare tactics that lost us a good chunk of support. I don't know who it is, but someone ratted. It's only the only way we could have pulled this off.
Oh no.
They'll be all the play to want to snuff him out. Can't believe she managed to scare folks back into the mines with the collapse. Can't go back down there knowing the rock over my head still comes down any second. I value my life more than a paycheck. If only the boss was the same values, but just make our bottom line. I know there's a lot of us here, but there's more of us at the diner, and there's more of us sending mutual aid. But once people follow through, they're gonna join up. This is only beginning.
Let me know if there's anything that Jello Soul I can do to help.
Anything you can think of, we'll take it. We need all the support we can right now.
I'm happy to have this coming.
Damn straight you did, but you're still Scarlet.
This dog is like some kind of revenge against someone in the family.
This kid has had nothing to do with the work dishes we're fighting against. Couldn't even be helpful.
Having the boss cousins on our side. If you could talk to her, if you get him come to the table, it could make a difference. I know she's stubborn, but she might be listening to her family.
She may just listen to the family she implores, but if nepotism wins, negotiating powers, so be it.
Okay, they haven't seen Stella. Let's just go. If that means we don't have to talk to Tabitha, that's fine by me. We done our due diligence here. Come on, I'll drive us back in town to figure out what the next move here. Where to next? I should check out the church. The church? What do you think Stella's trying to allege all of a sudden? She seemed to really have shaken up. It's not unlikely. You're right. Strange things have happened. Let's make it quick, though. I don't want him trying to rope me into some treasure event. Can't get leads the way, checking up the gradual slope of the church. Alright, where's that weirdo? My, 3 visits at once. On a Thursday? This is unprecedented. There are only 2 of us. Oh no, we're followed by a ditch then. Are we followed by Wayne? What's up, old people?
Oh, you two are really...
Oh, it's just Zane. What are you doing here? All the glimpse of the death I've had the past 2 days have forced me to the midst of such a crisis, my dudes. I don't want to see your faith without any answers for me. Alas, I found not yet an answer as solace I seek. Give it time, Zane. It sometimes takes a while for the Lord into your heart, but when he does, you won't regret letting him in. Be sure to look over those pamphlets I gave you, and of course, always here if you need me to talk. Sure thing, Pastor D. Peace, y'all. Anyway, we're looking for Stella. She wandered off last night and no one ever seen her since. We're starting to get pretty worried. We're hoping you or Janie has seen her. Can't speak for Janie, but I'm afraid none of us had or hear of Stella. If you talk to my wife, she'll be over by the Packers. Though Amy, I was hoping we might be able to talk in private. Yeah, why does it have to be in private? No way I'm talking to you in private. I won't buy everything, I promise. And we could talk here, right in the open. I gotta leave you to while I check with Jenny. Maybe at least talk to Jenny. You're paying a lot of... I'm so glad you decided to come and visit me. So many young people listen these days and think about like all the problems on the way on. I mean, meanwhile, God is right here to help them. If only they'd let him into their hearts. Bastar's eyes dart back towards the packets. Okay, good, she's gone. You're new in town. What kind of pressure do I make on you? Am I creepy? Whenever I see this ominous piano starts playing. You talk about a metaphorical piano, right? Because I've never heard one follow me around. Well, it wasn't always like this, you know. Believe it or not, before I moved to Scarlet Hollow, I used to be pretty popular. I was one of the cool kids over at the Harvard Divinity School. He interrupted by the sound of a snappy twig and a high-pitched giggle, partly muffled by the underbrush and the property. Tulip, come on out here. You're not supposed to play in the woods. Tulip glances in the woods quietly as she hesitates. Tulip, are you gonna be good, or are we gonna skip story time tonight?
I'll be good. You haven't skipped story time. I won't go in the woods, I promise.
I know you won't, Tulip, but you know it's dangerous for little girls in there. Why don't you go help Mama with the packers? I'm sure this help with be fed. You can give them hay. Tulip smiles broadly, seems excited by the prospect, and hurries off. Sorry, I had to throw a parenting moment just then. She's been trying to run off into the woods a lot lately. It's been really dangerous, even for adults. There's this massive trash dump not too far with the trees. It must be 50 years old. Overgrown looks all the past, all part of the landscape. But if you actually look on it, you might find yourself falling into the heap-deep mound of rusty cans and broken glass. Two of them made some imaginary friends that keep telling us that they want us to go out there, like the world of some fictional creatures made up and so convinced us it's a good idea to have a play so somebody's old garbage. Yeah, those are the Digilings. But she's 7. Of course she wouldn't get some funny little idea like that. Now to get community to rattle up a big cleanup. It's about time somebody get rid of all that junk. What was that you saying about imaginary friends? She's been talking about these friends of hers lately. The stories about creatures living in church. That's why she saw some animal in there and decided to suffer a friend. It's nothing to over concerned about, except for the trash heap situation. This man is lying to you. In fact, he's been lying since the moment he mentioned these imaginary friends. Whatever his daughter's been talking to is real, he knows it. Sounds to me you know exactly what she's been talking to. Oh, look at little Tulip. Tell his eyes go wide for a second. Don't. He does. He obviously does. He dodges the soldiers. His voice becomes quiet. There are rats in the church. There, I said it. It's embarrassing. But when she saw one at some point, she could hear them scurrying around the walls. She decided to hide. Yeah, they're no friends. Please, kids are between us, and don't tell Jenny. I want to know what the church is in such a rough shape. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Kanika walking back, two of you. She must have finished talking to Jenny. She hasn't seen Stella either. She might get going. I hope you talk with your pastor went well. Yeah, it's been a great conversation. But she only stopped by and by. Even if it's just on the best circumstances, I hope you'll all be on your way. Hope Stella turns out soon. I'll put some good prayers for the big man for her. Alright, thanks. See ya. See ya. Kanika starts back in town. Part of the town you follow. I was thinking suspicion I'm not gonna make it. If I streamed earlier, I feel like I would have made it past. But I have a feeling I'm not going to be I can't talk. I have a small suspicion that I won't be able to stream chapter 5, which is sad, but I thought something was gonna happen later. But oh well. Okay, now there's talking about some distance between us and the church. What do you want to talk about? He didn't say anything weird, did he? Twoops apparently made some weird imaginary friends. We might not check it out later this week. Kids make imaginary friends all the time. Pastor Daniel says there's a rat suspicion in the church. That the rats are her friends. I don't know. Seemed weird. Okay, as much as I hate going back there, I guess that's a loose lead. If we don't have anything to investigate once we find Stella, and Kanika pauses. Once we've checked out the clinic, then maybe we can look around the church. It's not get too distracted to find Stella, though. Where to next? Where you can just the next route, you just feel bruising spots from the edge of your vision. Your legs suddenly feel unstable. Your body sending the clear signals of exhaustion. Then it passes. Still, it probably won't be long before your body is at rest. You should plan your next move wisely. Fuck. I suppose tea with your mom today. Maybe she'll have some answers. Sure, we can humor her. She's probably gonna give you some rocks and bundles of her herbs of protection or something, which might actually work. Who knows? I guess the only one to find out. The bells at the general store chime, welcoming you to enter.
Kanika, there you are. Well, you're supposed to be in bed today, remember? And hello, Amy. Hope you're sufficiently recovered from last night's fiasco. So, Mom, it's just that Stella's messing and Stella can take care of herself. Unlike you need bed rest and lots of fluids. You don't know go right around start spreading that cold of yours. Go on, get into bed. I'll be up in a minute with more tea.
I thought you had some kind of important thing to walk to Amy about. I'm really feeling okay. I want to hear you say to her.
I'll just be doing tea reading. Heaven. For those always bored your tears.
Okay, you're right. I'm not feeling well. I should really lay down. Bye, Amy. He turns towards the stairs without saying another word. There's something off here. It's as if Kanika's spirit's dimmed to Simbo's words. whoever that was, didn't feel like the same person who stormed out of the general store yesterday morning. That person would just do as told easily. You couldn't help but notice that the undercarriage confirmed this in Sylva's voice too. Maybe there's something so pleasant behind closed doors. Shall we? Selby was towards the tea room. Interesting. Interesting. Please, have a seat. I'll bring you a fresh cup. You take a seat at a small table on the edge of the room. It's dark here. Only silver sunlight's able to filter through the heavy curtains supplemented by the bright grow lights over a plant at the corner. There she is. Sybil joins you at the table, places this cup in front of you, smells slight courtesy with the uncurtain of decaying earth. I'll be able to do reading when you're done. Until then, how about we just chat? You lift a tea to your mouth and pretend to take a sip, carefully waiting for a moment where she's looking away to toss the contents to a nearby plant. The other day you promised me to tell me, what is it, unsavory tales of my mom's youth. I most certainly did, though I might have exaggerated a bit of a dramatic effect. I'm prone to do that. I'm in a town that's this size, you get to know everybody, no matter the age difference might be. Vivian was a little younger than me, which meant I always had a certain older sister instinct about her. Her family wasn't good to her. Her name was a lot like your grandmother and Doreen, which is to say, she was not a very kind woman. Similar to Tabitha, but more social grace and considerably more hatred of fellow men. But your mother wasn't shrinking violent either. She was as stubborn as any other Scarlet, so her family choosing her as a punching bag made her quite the rebel. And here's your opening. Dump that tea. You took advantage of Sybil's broken attention to quickly dump your tea into the pots behind you. Wow. What do you know about my grandma? I'm afraid there isn't much I can tell you. I think there were 2 in a generation. The youngest died when the girls were still young. Edward Dean never spoke about them, nor did your mother. What happened to my mom when she found out she was pregnant? She came to me for advice. She was distraught. It was like she had been handed a death sentence. Maybe it was a fear for what happened after her own mother. Maybe it was something else. She seemed convinced she was in danger. Tabitha had already been born by then, of course, but she was born in wedlock, so I assumed your mother's worries had something to do with religion. No, the Scarlets were particularly religious as far as I knew. But the way Vivian was always came to me, it stuck in my mind. It's always had me wondering what was about your family that made her panic so much at the thought of having a baby. It was a very fucked up family. Why were Pauline and my mother raised by Edward Dean? What happened to their mother? Their entry to this world was violent, I'm afraid. Their mother was young, too young to be pregnant, especially with twins. She didn't survive the labor. Fucking hell. What's all the mystery and ritual? If you guys had to tell me, just come on and say it. I need your tea leaves first. I have a piece of the puzzle, but the tea leaves should help to fill the picture. All done. Oh, good. Glad you found the tea palatable enough to drink. It should do you some good. It's one of my more medicinal blends. Now on to business. She takes a stand thoughtfully down the sludge. She's gonna find out I didn't drink it. Gonna find out I didn't drink it. Oh dear, this isn't bode well. You got just about every warning that could fit the bottom tea. cross, kettle, hourglass. All these mean death, misery, difficulty. The hourglass has all together with definite urgency. What the fuck? What? It's fair to assume this has to do with whatever but the ditchlings. Something is coming, and whether any of us can stop it, I'm not sure. But we at very least be able to figure out what it is. There's a certain figure here, a cat, an enemy, lurking in plain sight. I'd like to see. I'm sure it would make sense to most people. It would probably just look like a confusing mess of low leaves, but you're free to look. You take a cup and stare down into it. It's just leaves. There's no pattern, nothing swung together that dredged tea to give you warnings or premonitions. After a long moment, someone takes the cup back from you. Hope that served your curiosity. Don't worry if you couldn't make sense of it. It takes years to learn such a thing. You summon your prosperities. Someone's conspiracy. Yeah, that's a good question. How do you know that you're not the cat? I don't know you're not the cat. I suppose you don't, though I think the cat wouldn't exactly warn you about itself. Still, you can't rule out anyone, with even the old woman with the obsession. You don't have to figure out the old answer right away. It often takes time for the mind to connect the dots. Just be on guard. To keep vigilant for someone close to you who isn't to be trusted. We all know from the ditchlings that something terrible is coming your way, like it's coming to some human identity. Perhaps we could try to counteract whatever might be planned for you. Judging by what you told me last night, there's stones, carvings, seals, whatever you want to call them. I think it's likely there's something to do with this. Until the cat reveals itself, it seems your best course of action is to seek these carvings out, piece together what your visions, and arm yourself with information. If you sense any hours of town, do you think I might be able to find another? Thoughts drifted to the door yesterday. The door that seemed to draw you in, urging you deeper into the clinic. Here's a moment enough tugged you in. Cabellini returned to open it to see what's the other side. You can find Stella later. Maybe you can find her there. What's brought now seeing what I had at the clinic. Eating and all that from tea leaves. Of course not. Tea leaves are merely a guide, something that can help you confirm suspicions or feel my intuition falls short. My very little time as yours. I know that Scarlets have secrets, I know. Vivian is very scared for you, but your place in all this is something to figure out together. And that's where little tricks and tea leaves come in handy. But we shouldn't digress. Do you know what might happen to find the next stone? I found another one in the clinic. That's good. If you find a way inside and uncovered another stone, that could give you a leg up the adversary. You just have to be careful to avoid the doctor. That tells me she won't take too kindly sniffing around the clinic. If I recall correctly, there's a hill that you take all the way to the second story. And she never locks the door up there. Just in case that's helpful information. I think that's all help I can offer. Hope this conversation has been illuminating, even just brought up more questions that give clear answers. Thanks. I'll not find anything. Glad to hear it. Oh, all goes well, and I wish you luck. Hopefully you don't need it. They can give you an old lady something for a chat. Smug grunt effort, so it gets off the table. Yours get back to the door. And remember, be careful with what you trust in. According to your tea, the cat is ready to pounce, and merely being ready for it may not be enough. Sybil closes the door to the tea room and bells at the strange flat and stale air of the empty general store. You're not going anywhere before checking out Kanika. You make your way upstairs. You're not going to Kanika's door. Mom, I really don't need more tea. I think I was going to lay down for a while. This is very interesting. Okay, he's a breather. Let's hang out for a minute. Oh, hey. Sorry, Abby. My mom was right. I'm exhausted. I should be pushing tomorrow. Looks like you're on your own. You turn so down to the clinic. You make out to the familiar hill, pass by the rows of ragged house, and make up to the Scarlet Hills residential area. It's a long before you find yourself at Dr. Kelly's clinic. Its secrets are tight to you to find a way in. Even at the bottom of the hill, you can already feel its presence. It's like a magnet that's been fixed to your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you towards whatever emits from the compulsive frequency. You can see the hill Sybil was talking about, wrapped around the back of the hospital, back at the stone blanket. Well, the dish leads are out too, and a raccoon. You should dig directly up the second floor to unlock the turrets. As soon as you here's your thought about jumping into the turret, dub throbs into your knees. It's the way you're doing that. Before I do that, let me go back here. You push the past the woman, head up the stairs, and someone calls after you, but you ignore her. Something isn't right here. As you do, your thoughts flash back to the door yesterday, the one that seemed to draw you in, urging you deep into the clinic. Even the memory tugs you, compelling you to return to the receipt of what's inside. Find Scarlet later. Maybe goodbye. Yeah, no matter what I do. Okay. Yeah, no matter what. Looks like I'm on my own either way. Okay. Okay. You found it. You found at times, even if you yourself wish to be seen, there's nothing stopping you from remaining hidden. Graveyards, abandoned buildings, old tunnels. You've been all sorts of strange, unusual places without incident. That's our reason tonight. Doctor's clinic feels so no different. You carefully make your way up the old woman stairs to clinic's around porch, avoiding suspicious creaking looking steps. Push the door open slowly, just enough for you to slip in, but enough to risk any sound from the doors into your hinges. You can see the duck, the room in the hall. She hasn't noticed you. You shut the door silently, watching her closely. You're in the clinic, with the explore the place, or rather, you're free to explore as you please. You can feel an honest sensation again, the nagging pull of whatever there was and wanted to find out. You're here now, and it knows you're here. You know exactly what it is. The stone carving, eager to see its secrets. You've been caught by its gravity, and overwhelming curiosity guided you to the corner and twirls you to the dark, dull hallway down to the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if inviting you into it. Hey, Reese, you're in the morgue.
Amy?
He squints, seemingly unsure whether you're the same person he met yesterday.
What are you doing in the morgue?
Am I interrupting something?
No, I was just practicing, I guess. Sometimes I just come down here to rehearse.
I see. Being among the dead brings you comfort.
I guess. I really thought of it a lot.
His words seem distant to you. The tugging is drawn down here. You can almost feel yourself slip into a trance, and your eyes wander to the back of the wall of the morgue. You need to see who's back there. You touch the wall. It feels disappointingly solid in your palms.
Hey, are you okay?
You reach his hand, gently shake your shoulder for a moment. The thing on the other side of the blank white wall loses up a pull on you.
You kind of looked possessing for a second there. You good?
Make him understand. Use your words. Don't let this fever consume you. Be present in the moment. Inhale deeply, take your surroundings. You can't help but notice that one of the bodies, storage drawers, is labeled Pearline Scarlet. Holy shit. Okay. He stepped forward to pull out the drawer. So this is on Parlene. Coal burns in the Scarlet mines, and look, a she-devil that it seems no one, not even her own daughter, was able to mourn. This isn't the first corpse you've seen, but it feels the same as the other. She has an empty body now, the warmth and the energy in life now dissipated, the same as your mother was, and the same you'll be one day. Cold air rises with the bluish skin, her vacant, filmy eyes staring up at nothing. You try to imagine what she looked like alive and breathing, slinging subtle insults into the townsfolk. It's hard to picture any expression in that face so stiff and cold with death.
Making sure she didn't walk off.
I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Judging much of zombie would just be my luck.
That would suck. Zombies are so overdone. If such actual shit's gonna happen in Scarlet, I hope something more original than that. I'll make sure the doc locks the door from now on, just in case.
Having seen what's to see inside the door, but close it. The mines had stone carvings the other side from the other night, as did Oxford's house yesterday. It given me visions, and I could sense one on the other side of the wall. I need to see it. Reese glances back on the wall.
You're really serious, aren't you? It's probably a bad idea, but we really need to get in there.
Pretty sure there's an emergency exit somewhere upstairs. I just need to get the dog out of her hair. It takes 2 seconds. Thanks for understanding.
Don't mention it. If there's anything I can do to be useful, I'll be happy to help. Be right back.
He strides past you, his long legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, usual dour demeanor replaced with outcanters like pep when he's faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. You hear a soft voice filtering through the open doorway right off the stairs, a hoarse and sickly aged edge. As to effect, he speaks to his mother.
Hey, Mom.
He cuts up gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake.
I still feel like shit, but I think I can finally try to get some juice down. I think we're gonna... It looks like we're all up, though.
Really? I thought I just picked some up. And an errand around the main street anyway. I pick up some orange juice. Some ginger ale, too.
That'll be awesome. Sorry to ask, I know you're probably busy.
It's no problem. It didn't take long. Don't do anything so strenuous, I'm gone. Just lie in bed until I get back.
Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy.
You hear her footsteps on him in the hall, then the front door opening and closing.
It worked!
Fear had to grasp, but then left his voice. Excitement in its place.
Come on up. Not long before she's back.
Reese is silly. So you step in the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened and hold on to you. And with it, your desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. It is so cool that, like, no matter, like, how specific a character is, like, what's wrong with them, even, like, Tulip, like, you barely see her, but she had so much character with her. Just a curious little girl who loves to play with her imaginary friends, being rats. Reese is very theatrical and loves any reason to be sneaky.
It's well, as a mercy fire access, it should be pretty obvious where it is, though I'm not sure where she'd be keeping it. I'll show you around. Try the doc's office first.
You make your way to the door to the now vacant office.
I'll see you next in here.
He's right. A cursory glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper, cabinet full of medical supplies. But something against catch your eye, something of records with your family's name on them. You scoop up the folder, tugging at doctors for related personnel. Reese watches you with curiosity.
See the medical documents?
If my family is going to keep secrets from me, I'd better learn what I can.
Totally. See anything you need to. You got a mystery to solve. I'm not gonna stand in your way. Let's check in the medical supply room next. I can imagine a room full of chemicals by someone keeping an axe. Better be careful stealing stuff in there, though. It might actually really get you in trouble.
Why would anything be there? Turn around, leave the office. It's time to move on. Come on, let's keep looking. Why would it be there? There it is. Looks like we need a key, though. We better not break the glass. I'd rather explain why I'd steal the axe after we had a chance to use it. Must be a key in here somewhere. He stops, as if listening to something you can't hear. Shit, she's back already. As in cue, you hear the front door to click open and close, the creak of the antique hinges echoing to the hallway. Footsteps start down the hall. That's an interesting question. Do you think he's cute? He's a cutie pie. So hello, hope you're doing well. Off-brand sprain. Yay. If I were like to do a tier list, you like him? I could tell because your first question was, do you think he's cute? Which I don't mind. I think that's awesome that you find them awesome enough to ask a question. He's a cutie. Like, I could see why people would want to date him, like flirt with him and such. I totally understand. But I hope you're doing well, off-brand offspring. Thank you for joining. Your mascot sort of looks like the bunny. Yeah, it's a. My friend's working on a redesign now, but the main thing, yeah, she's a bunny. She's mainly inspired off of Amy Rose and Spinda from Pokemon, if you don't know. And this is Sammy Lawrence. Sorry, couldn't help it. Yeah, Spinda, if you look them up, they're like little rabbit Pokemon. They have like little swirls. It's one of my favorite Pokemons. Spinda Pokemon. Let me just like pull up a picture real quick so you understand. We're Pivot, but I've been voicing these guys for what, like almost 2 hours? You found it? Okay, cool. For the VOD viewers who might be too lazy to grab one, I didn't save it. Why didn't I save it? Will this work? Oh, it did work. This is what Spinda looks like. Hello, I'm Spinda. Sorry. Would you eat him, Reese? Do you like Reese's? I don't understand. What's this question gonna be? Oh, do you like Reese's? Reese's Puffs. Oh, okay. I thought you just meant the guy. Okay. Yeah, I understand now. I understand now. Maybe I should put the chat here. I never know why I put the chats. Like here, maybe. She's headed this way. Quick, we gotta hide. I'm not supposed to be in here. He opens the closet door and hurriedly mushes you inside. Just slip past him. But mind you, I have played up through chapter 4. I haven't done this part where I sacrifice myself, but hopefully next stream is when I get to chapter 5. It is a bit late. I don't know if I could do chapter 5, but we'll see how much we can do. He attempts to slide and run after you. Yeah, sure, Lemon. Make space. He slips in next to you, closes the door, just enough so you can both still monitor the entrance to the supply room. Do this for you, off-brand offspring. Dr. Kelly can get it, though. Joan can get it. Storms in. Plastic bag in tow. She takes something out of the bag and places it. It's pretty bony. Yeah, I think he's a little sick. And then he hears back out. Jesus. Bag rustling as she makes her way down the hallway. Better wait a second, just in case. No. The two of you stand in tense silence, both crammed in the suffocating closet, taking shallow breaths as she's taking your breathing from the other side of the building. Who could get it? His mother. His mother could get it. With the steps will return, Dr. Kelly makes her way toward your hiding place. Creaky floorboards crossing the location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. She'd kill you if she said that. Maybe I want her to kill me. Maybe I want her to kill me. I'm not gonna say it anymore. Actually, probably not, but it was worth the pun. No, I don't know. I like the pun. His swirls suddenly.
That was the door of the house. We're in the clear. Let's go.
Feels like drama. The two of you spill out the closet. Grease quickly and quietly starts pulling out the drawer, scanning them for keys. Yeah, I'm sick, so. You watch as the rifles of the drawers, contacted to figure them out. Soon, the jingle of keys, he returns to you, victorious.
There we go. They're even color-coded. She made this too easy.
Reese pauses to look at the plant on the table.
It was weird of her to drop that off, right? Why would she put some alien-looking fruit in the supply room?
Yeah, I like Oscar. Again, he's a big cutie. Listen, I am a bisexual queen myself, but like, Kanika can get it. Like, that's like, out of anybody, I think I have a fancy for Kanika. Oscar's hot, though. I will admit, Oscar is hot.
This is a pharmacist. She's not supposed to make her own medicine. This room is for storing stuff she orders as the actual pharmacist, and I doubt it's decorative.
You always eat it. That's something I would say. Can he think of a pun? Good one. You're cool. You're cool. I love making puns, so it works. Very stellar job. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's take it with us and look it up later.
Yeah, we're on the clock. Do you want to get caught in here?
He shoves a berry in the weird plant in his pocket.
I'll meet you down there. I gotta cut up with something to cover the noise.
He hands you the axe and makes you way back towards the morgue. You follow Reese's directions, once again, starting down the basement stairs, laying the pole of the stone carving guide you back into the morgue. Every time I've played this game, I forget how cool freaking Reese is. He's cool. I can see why people would like him. Dr. Kelly's voice filters on from above.
I was right. We did have juice. It was in the back of the fridge. But there's no harm in having extra.
What are you doing in the clinic? I told you to rest.
I'm just gonna chill in the morgue. Oh, I'm just gonna chill in the morgue. I got my speakers, so if you hear some weird noise, that's just my music.
I'll be sure to put some earplugs to drown all the industrial clang you listen to. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It could be good for your mental health to hand out a refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time?
Yeah, I'll be fine. You should change the scenery. The room feels too claustrophobic right now.
Why do you think of monsters? Why do you think of like monsters in general or monsters in this game?
Okay, I'll let you have when it's time for dinner.
You hear the door close. Attractive wise? Like no, I meant like in this game specifically, or are you talking about like monsters in general, attractive wise? Because I find the Mothman the most attractive. I can't believe this is the conversation we're having at 11 o'clock at night. You hear the door close and sound the Reese's descending the stairs, is showing you the fluorescent lit room below. Attractiveness? His monster specifically? I have to re-see it, but I don't think so. None of the monsters are here are really, like, sexy. None of them are, like, attractive to me. They actually remind me too much of, like, Resident Evil. If that makes sense. They're not sexy at all. They're fucking weird. Reese? I don't know. I don't remember anything else. Yeah, I don't know any of the titulars now. Wayne? He doesn't really count as a monster. He's more just a supernatural being. He doesn't really count as a monster, but I need to see more of his personality, personally, to, like, fully see if I like him or not.
looks wise, he's fucking sick looking. I always like covering up faces. That's like one of my favorite things.
Hey.
I should warn you, something spooky might happen when we break down that wall. He smiles.
I feel like I'm missing out lately.
So I'm asking questions. How to see what's on the other side of the wall. Man, my brain. Let's do this.
Have at it.
You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically sailing through the air as you strike the wall. The first cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There's some structure behind it, some wood framed in the sun, holding in place, trying to stand between you and what's going to be on the other side. You stagger back at the massive hole in the wall and mind your effort. See, this is why I can't do audiobooks, because I keep stuttering my words and like mixing my words together.
Holy shit.
The splintered edge frames the dark passage, seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff, cold seeping through the forgotten place into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound of the wall.
There's a whole hallway back there.
Thick, still air leaks from the hole. Ew. Just filling the morgue with earthly mildew smell, like the room is slowly filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an overstrung compulsion. You step forward. And you climb into the hole.
This is wild. I had no idea this was here. An entire hospital rotting away. For decades just put on flimsy drywall.
What would I be like? I feel like I'd be like a sea monster. I'd be like a pond monster, I feel like. Those are really cool. You don't see those as often. I feel like when you talk about like myth monsters, you don't hear about like pond or like water creatures as much. You always hear, I think you'd be a vampire. I don't know much about you, but I looked at your profile picture. I could see that. That makes sense. Always have this hypnotism. Hey, more power to you. I like it in cartoons. That's the most I can say about that. I'm probably gonna pass out when I find this thing. Don't be too worried about me. I'll be fine.
Thanks for the heads up.
He stepped forward to the unknown. And did he? I can't do that. It's too late. You don't bother retrieve the axe. The final wall can see in the carving is rotten. Water damage having eaten away the wood as a course on double the years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. Oof. You tear into it. Oh, it's all of them.
Look, are you gonna come? Tell you we're going to come. Sorry to leave me here forever. They said it. You do. I'll have them use my legs again. And look, what am I going to do? Calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. I've been doing my own research. I've found some alternative. We don't have to worry about anything from here on out, I promise. I want to talk to the witch.
A witch?
But that's nonsense. It's alright. It's all sorted. We'll talk to you at home today, and everything will be solved by this time next week.
This Xbox a bastard. Everything goes black. Your vision swims back into focus. It takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. That feels random, but I've watched someone play Undertale. I watched that. It sounds like I play it, and then I did, and then I played it, and then I got like the true ending. I think the Skeleton Man is the reason I love puns so much. That's fair. I've always been a pun woman. I love puns. Your vision swims back into focus. It takes a solid second or two to reorientate yourself. I'll try to recognize some of these posters. I think I recognize is Pin Needle. I don't know the movie's name, but I know the guy's name's Pin Needle. Do you know why your cousin hates them? Do you know why your cousin hates Reese or Eknock? Or, well, no, Wayne. You talk about Wayne. I feel like I'm from context clues, maybe he like cheated on her. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, he never paid his. Yeah, yeah, okay. You got me. You're on a familiar bed. Recently, leans against the far wall, eyeing you with a concern and curiosity.
Hey, I was worried you slipped into a coma or something. You turned on a wall like a wild animal. Got some weird carving and collapsed. I think you might have some kind of seizure. I know you wondered when this might happen, but are you okay?
Does the doctor know I'm here?
No, I snuck you back into the hills while she was busy in the medical storage room. For you wouldn't want to come into the morgue.
I think I'm bad at talking to people and keep telling the same jokes over and over again. Hey, that's how I got friends. I tell shitty jokes all the time. No worries, you can tell all the shitty jokes you want here. I ain't judging you. I don't care. I'm just glad you're here. That's all that matters. I'm just glad you're here to see me voice characters badly. I don't see people give Reese's a deep voice. I don't know. I just see him with a sickly deep voice. I don't know why.
I think most people would like make him talk like this, maybe. But I don't know, just like this just seems more natural to me.
Still have those documents I shipped, right?
Yeah, you should put me in, still have them on you.
Sure enough, you pull out the file containing medical documents about your family. Edward Dean Scarlet, born April 9th, 1913, died February of 2003. Wow. Age 89. Cause of death, heart failure, signed by granddaughter. Pretty normal. Almost made 90. Dying of older person illness. Cause of death, sleep apnea. Interesting. Also, you say you don't think Wayne is a monster. What makes him a monster to you? I think what makes a monster to me is like visually, because he's not a monster to me. He's more of a apparition to me. Like, is Cthulhu not a monster because he's the eldritch entity? You can make an argument with that, but I think it's all about visual, you know? Like, I hate to make this an example because I don't like the freaking thing because all the stereotypes and all the shit. But Wendigo is a good example of a cryptic monster because depending on like what version, it looks humanoid. Like take the Until Dawn one for example. That is humanoid like Wayne, but it has more monstrous features. I think if something has more features that's not human-like on it, it counts to me as a monster. Zombie isn't a monster, they are undead. Oh, autopsy performed. Eknock Scarlet. Age 69. Baltham Cliff. This one has a coroner's report attached. Organ sustained impact injuries. Lacerations to the neck and body consist of fall from great height. Other deaths. You quickly flip through the other page. The Scarlet's name are quite familiar. Theodore Scarlet. Cause of death crushed in the mind collapse, but not recovered. Signed by his brother. Joseph Scarlet. Died in 1964. Both are killed on already in the line of duty. Thus, by the end were named brothers. What a weird name. Certificate of fetal death. Infant boy. Oh my god. Andrew Charles Scarlet. Jesus. Cause of death, complications during birth. No doctor present. Home burial. Oh, that's so sad. There's no doctor present at the birth of home burial. There's some information missing there. Alexander Scarlet. Alexandria. Died and she was 9? Oh my god. No, she would have been 10. No. Not 9, I guess. Missing. Presumed dead. Jesus.
Like I said, that the owner of the doll, so she went missing. Oh, that's what. Mary Bell Scarlet, age 17, cause of death, complications during childbirth. Signed by her mother. That's too many coincidences for her mother. Does that mean vampires aren't monsters to you, unlike the creature from the Black Lagoon or something? I guess vampires aren't technically monsters, I guess. They're kind of undead. They're sort of in the category of undead. I don't know. That's a good point. I should probably get going. Right? I should probably get going. Stella's missing, and the stone here is finally stopped yelling at me.
Might be a little sugar. Trick, there's no warpath up there. I refuse to take my medicine, and she's not happy about it. But after I looked this up, there's no way I was gonna take anything she gave me. She's been poisoning me for years. And when I had to block my door, she can't get down here. We just have to wait her out.
You locked the door?
Of course I did. Put a chair in front of it. It's never failed me before. You don't need her coming down here, but she pisses me off. Whatever she might be doing now might have been treating her bad for years.
So you're holding me hostage down here till what exactly?
Hostage? I'm doing this to protect you. To protect both from us. We shouldn't underestimate her. I have these weird memories. I've always assumed they were dreams or hallucinations. But now, I think she needs tranquilizers on me. Other times I've gotten too unruly for her.
Well, there's reasons for that, Reese. For plot reasons, I won't say it.
I don't know how much of those memories I could trust, but I'm starting to think I should believe my instincts when it comes to the lengths she's going to get me under control. Wait till she's asleep. Then we can at least get out of the basement and figure out what to do from here.
How are we supposed to time? I might be find this way to save, just leave.
That seems like a good idea. That's why we tell him get a little jittery. It means like a poison my system for the first time in years, or the fact that my whole perception of reality has been turned on its head. Probably the combo. Does it feel awful, to be honest?
God. I believe you owe me a showing of Shinochi, Chi Death Blood. You know, in most versions of this trope, parents seem more worried about how the world will react to the children instead of how they react to it. Wait, you know, in most versions of this trope, parents would be more worried about well, yeah, that's true. They will. This is the first time ever where the mom actually is worried about the monster, not about what the world thinks of the monster. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. We just get some movies set to show you in the bed.
Let me know if it gets too much for you. I'm not a great judge of how others would react to this sort of thing at lunch, but I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
This is a slow burn of a movie, but it's dread its managing to build its palpable in the room. Maybe just how it feels down here all the time, with its grisly paintings and lack of lighting, tinted black walls, and of course the fact the woman currently lurking upstairs had been poisoning her son and teens. Or Drac and Fair.
I've seen a couple of directors out in the films. They've been say, though, this was probably the best introduction of his work. The way it cuts to seemingly unrelated TV show recordings that wind up tying into the back to narrative adds a level of realism and depth that is a world I really find engrossing. It's found footage used its fullness. That's cool. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I can't believe I'm able to just do things from here on out. Like watch movies with another person. Or talk to people. Ever.
No, I have not seen the Powerpuff Girls movie. I have not seen anything with the Powerpuff Girls since I was little. You can hear the difference in the energy now that Reese has been fully dosed as poison. He's uncharacteristic chatty, clearly not used to talking to another person, let alone when he's enough energy to carry on a conversation. Something's changing inside him. No, I don't want to fight rhythm. You see, feel different. Like your whole personality is changing. Is everything okay? Everything's more than okay. I never felt this good, and I don't think I ever felt this good. The man on the screen yells. The parts that they're doing the camera turn off the world of scream. The plot's really eating up. I love that there are different. There are sort of vengeance. Words always so weird to me. Little pockets of horror that affect the little small little people, and only once you start to see how vintage. I don't know. No, it's not vintage. Vignettes. I don't know. How they fit together, you can realize how fundamental horror about the universe. And then it seems you're back. Incredible, because horror is the truest scene. He's becoming very animated. It's probably safe to assume he's dealing with a lot of extra adrenaline right now. Was the entire reality turned to be a lie? He's also talking over the movie. It's more than something chaser. It's everything. There's a knock on the window. Hey man, don't get any closer to that thing. It's time to go home. That voice. I know that voice. Is that who you've been following around? Without another word, Wayne starts pounding on the window. Good luck, freak. The glass is shatterproof. Enemies upstairs, enemies outside. We're surrounded. Even if we get out of the house, it won't be safe. You won't be safe. Ooh, I don't like this art. It's been a while since I played this. What do you mean? Why isn't gonna hurt you? He hasn't hurt anyone. Yes, he will. He's furious with me. Can't you hear it? But I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have to cower in fear from the people who want to hurt me. Protect both of us, Amy. The window shatters. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Reese tears his clothes. Paint bubbles as the canvases. His ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of the two-dimensional world, evading yours, crawling up on the walls. Grab my hand. I'll pull you out. Oh, there's the tail.
Leave us alone.
Oh, there it is. The surge of violence, the change, the ruin inside Reese finally comes as it manifests. The broken basement window is sealed off and went along with it. Fuck. Not much I can do.
We aren't safe, but I feel strong now. Think you can save us. Stay here. I'll be right back. Just to deal with the dump.
Reese storms to the stairs, leaving the decorations. You make your way to the door that beckoned you to yesterday, all intrigue and now washed away. You know where it leads. You know where the secrets of stone that lurked in the forgotten basement the clan had to share with you. I'm gonna honey now. I'm gonna eat banana. Okay, thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you're like leaving, but I appreciate you nonetheless. Not gonna close a new horror. Something beyond the narrow hallway leading from the house proper into the doctor's office. There's a monster, prepared to do something unthinkable. You grasp the handle and turn. Serious fire suddenly emerges from the shadows that leads a firearm in your direction. You instantly notice it's not proper rifle, so gotta check Eliza's gun. Duck! You do what she says, ducking out of the way. She shoots. The gun is very loud. The yellow pop of the projectile leaves the barrel whizzing through the air. You turn to see the evidence on Reese's chest. He pulls a tranquilizer dart out of the ribs, ribbon. However you breathe as the drug courses through his system.
You're going to try harder than that, you bitch. No. What did you?
As if you had time to stop me. You pathetic waste of flesh. Before Wayne takes another step of the stairs, paint flows between the cracks in the woods. This is new. This shit is new. I've never seen Wayne. I don't think I've ever seen Wayne.
out here. This is... I have to go back to my previous VOD. But this is insane. I didn't know Wayne could be out here. Before Wayne is going to step into paint flows or tracks him, Reese panic pulling a mob of furious creatures hold his enemy in place. Artist darts away, but his creations continue to work in his absence. Dr. Kelly makes his escape down the hallway as Wayne's overcome glued in place on top of the stairs and nothing to paint. You run forward, braving the onslaught of Reese's creations, dodging them as best you can, trying to see where Dr. Kelly went. Diaphragm is smothered in paint. Hey! Dr. Kelly's voice crackles down the speaker. You! Amy! I'm stuck in a safe room. Get help from here, but you can help both of us. What the hell is wrong with your son, ma'am? I wish I knew. He was fine until he hit puberty. Everyone said that raising a teen can be a bitch, but they didn't know half of it. I need to get the medical storage room. I'll get you further instructions when he's there. He turned back and headed to the medical storage room. Here. Great, now listen to me. You need to back the black tape key into this cabinet. Bring me the elephant tranquilizers. The bottle labeled Catherine Tarrant. Bear tranquilizers clearly aren't cut anymore.
The ghost system haunting. God, you should hear this. Amy, you have to read that she says. Look at it, heals. She's turning. If I don't, you and I both know she's gonna shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Did I hear it right?
Welcome back.
Set me back down in that basement, or maybe even worse. Keep me killing every day for the rest of my miserable existence. And for amazing I never. That's my life. I'm in dangerous. She's just scared and she knows the final pay for she's taken from me.
You say nothing. It's okay, Amy. Just get to the cabinet and I'll sort it out.
You don't have to do what she says. She told me to do what else. I'm alive.
How would you react if your mom poisoned you, by the way? Well, probably this, you know? Like, I'd be skinny, I, like, be called Reese, and I would, like, freak the fuck out. I wouldn't, maybe I'd kill her, I don't know. But I know my mom, she would do it for a reason. In real life, I know she would do it for a reason.
Half dead, rolled up in the basement, and she put me back in the same way. Come on, she had no trouble doing your son. Maybe Trina had that knowledge. So just stay right here. Nothing to need to be done. There'll be no speck of blood on your hands.
Enough. Reese cries out in pain.
What the hell are you doing to my shoulder?
I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safer till then. Thanks, Wayne. The two stagger off onto the building. Quick, grab the tranquilizer and head to the safe room. She says tranquilizer are easy to find, marked with a small black tape to match the key. She's certainly an organized woman. I'd probably try to run away. Well, it depends if you're like a monstrous beast. You know? You make your way out of the medical storage room and back into the hallway where Dr. Kelly disappeared. As he approached, Dr. Kelly heaves open the door, slowly breaking it apart, a massive paint seal that shut. Hurry! I don't think I can keep it open for long. You slip past her in the safe room. She shuts the door quickly. The one a little smear manages to slip past her. Ugh. She stomps it. Paint and viscera plants across the cement floor. So what causes this to happen? Our painting's coming to life. It sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. About a few minutes before he gets here. While we're at it, any other secrets you're keeping? Maybe, if we both decide a few more. You don't go telling on to anybody.
Let's talk, Reese. Yeah, but he has some questions. Go ahead. I have nothing to hide. When'd you find out? A little after he hit puberty. A lot of usual changes, and a few extra. Thickened nails, sharp teeth, overshears. I figured he might have some kind of generic disorder. I had him checked out a few specialists, but there's nothing obviously wrong with him. Then we had an argument, and he had changed, right in front of me. It was nothing like what he has now, just a couple of inches and fragile abnormalities enough to be noticeable. It'll come running. Sorry. Scared. You could see that. I was stopped. Sorry, I saw it run away and I tricked. My mind tricked me. I thought it was a one-off, but maybe an illusion. But the second time, unless it's subtle, it didn't go away as easy. That's when I knew for sure that was something beyond my realm of expertise. Why do you start poisoning him? Dr. Kelly sighs. Can we stop calling it poison? Yes, it's poison, but the act of me giving my poison is not me poisoning him. I was medicating his illness by giving him poison. It started when he was around 15. I gave him increasingly high doses of clobin, yeah. But his body kept adapting, and his system would come back, especially if he ever fought. I couldn't keep ordering all those drugs. Especially I could risk losing my license, especially if I would find out I was using them for. That's fair. Someone approached me with a solution. I took it. I've been dealing with the emotional and mental consequences of that decision ever since, like a symbol. Was his dad similar? A strange little smile creeps up Kelly's face. I wish I knew. It just kind of happened. I wasn't seeing anyone. Oh. I woke up pregnant one day. I know how impossible this sounds. I'm a doctor, for Christ's sakes. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know how old you are, so how old people are who are watching this. I keep having these weird dreams, almost like sleep paralysis episodes. Romantic sleep paralysis episodes. They're actually kind of sweet, but they were just dreams. But then all of a sudden, my period stopped. I got morning sickness. Roughly 9 months later, Reese. Who approached you? What did they say? Dr. Kelly gives you a long, hard look. I don't want to talk about that woman. But screw it. My dad denied, so I'll tell you. I knew it. It was simple. I don't know how the hell she found out. Maybe Reese had an episode while he was over her place, who could say. I thought she was insane. She was telling me to give my son Richin, like I was a Ricin? Like I was a mystical mountain folk cure for fussy teenagers. She was right though. And I hate that. I hate the power of magic she had over me. Still has. She has power over everybody who drinks that tea. Luckily for you, I trust her one bit. Don't trust her, Amy. She was that sweet old lady act, giving everybody a tea. Talk about healing magic and whatever. She's a snake. Yeah, I know that. What is he? At first I thought he was some kind of werewolf. If he is, he doesn't follow any kind of full moon rules or anything. Sarah doesn't do shit to him. You've seen what he looks like. It's just weird. Why do wishes always come in pairs of 3? Is that not? It is a weird stereotype, isn't it? Like Hocus Pocus, Hades. Not Hades, Hercules, that's the one. Those wishes came in 3s, Hocus Pocus came in 3. I don't know, it's just fun. Because they're siblings. You are funny. You're hilarious. I like you. I almost wish I could examine him. If it was so late, I would actually start chuckling. But it's super late and I'm kind of tired. I almost wish I could examine how he's fully transformed. I'd be fascinated to know what happens to him when his body does it. But he seems pretty hell-bent on ripping my throat out, so I guess I'll just have to remain a mystery. How did he not know who he was? I've been mitigating him since he was 12. Only had 3 incidents like this before, maybe 4, depending on the counts. It's the worst by far. No kidding. He doesn't seem to understand that first. He looks different. I had to make sure to say that doses are so he really ever does. But I've been preparing for this inability. He's an adult now. There's only so much I can do to control him. The relationship between you two seems so difficult. Yeah, you can see that. He was such a cute kid. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I didn't know I was be ready. But he made me love being a mom.
Yeah, being pregnant one day through having dreams is really weird. That's awful. Being a woman sucks. I love being a woman, but like, I mean, having that happen to you,
Like there can be sunshine and roses forever, no matter what. Kids grow up and change, sometimes for the worst. That's part of being a mom too. Do what you can to make sure the child you brought into the world is going to go around eating people.
yeah,
I imagine so. But you know he was dangerous. Well, he wants to murder me, so that's clue number one. Fair enough. It's not exactly he's a violent kid. He's just mostly just sad. But every now and then he butts in, and that's usually when it's this side of him comes out. Imagine this happens every time he gets frustrated with everyone. With anyone. Imagine he gets road rage one day, turns into a 12-foot tall monster with a million teeth. Rips somebody apart in the middle of a major metropolitan area. Yeah, he's dangerous.
get out of here, freaking, get that shit out of here. Yeah, get that shit out of here. I know what you're doing. Get the fuck out of here. I should probably lower my thing more, so there we go. Since I'm speaking more quiet now. Okay, anyway. I can fix him. What you're doing is difficult, but it's necessary. I fully agree. I'm glad you see that. Makes me feel a little less cruel. It's been easy doing all this to him, but I know it's for the best, for him and for everybody else. What's the game plan, both short and long term? Well, I pump him full of elephant tranquilizers, then I lock him in here. Then somehow convince him to see things from my perspective. Then we all live happily ever after. And if you can't, it doesn't really change much. Whether he's willing to captive or unwilling captive, it doesn't matter. He's either under my constant supervision or he's dead. That's just how this has to go. You and the doctor sit in the silence and wait for the sun to make his way to you. That's how that distant breaking glass cuts through the silence. The clinic opens the safe room. Shit, this might be game time. Get those tranks ready. We have to get the door open before it crosses the hallway. Darkly opens the door. The two of you stare at the hallway. Well, roommate came to collect some stuff. Ooh, okay, cool. Oh. Is this what your roommate looked like? It looked like Donkey from Shrek.
This is what you are afraid of.
Minimum tranquilizers. This is our shot.
How about his the cans? But never wants to eat my food. And the doctor tranquilizer darts. Dr. Kelly quickly loaded her gun, leveling the barrel into her son. Poor guy.
Not we're in this together.
No, as soon as you want to kill people. I hope there wasn't any food in that bag, and you might not eat any of it because my banana touched it. Damn. Always those bananas. Thank God. That guy says heavily, staring down at the warped figure of her son. Get Jack him into the safe room on my own. I'll meet you in the front when I'm done. Now I feel bad. Oh. Hey, if it happens, it happens. You know, like, what's done is done. I'm sure, like, even if it has like a little bit of banana, it's not gonna be that bad. Banana gives like a don't smell, but as long as you didn't have like too much on your finger, it should be fine. It'll be okay. You return to the entrance of the clinic. Everything in here quiet now. Only streaks of paint where Reese's mime minions had once whirled out of cracks in the wind. Hope you understand this needs to stay between us. I don't care how much you feel like you need to share this habit with other people. The more people know about this, the more trouble it is for me and for him. I don't need any more well-intentioned escape plans. I wish he wasn't so picky. If I have gotten sick from all this crap, i.e., why would he? Oh, you gotten sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I don't know. I really don't know. No, I've gotten sick, but thanks for the concern. Oh, okay. Oh, from the food. Okay. Yeah, no problem. There's a magic stone in your basement. Just thought you should know. Also, you busted a whole wall down there. Okay, thanks for the heads up, I guess. I'm sorry I came here. I feel like this is all my fault. I tried to get you to stay away for a reason, but his dad is done. He's probably figure out sooner or later. I was glad there's an extra pair of hands around. I could have gotten a lot worse. Much as to stay around chatting, have to get to work. Gotta clean this place up for a place tomorrow. Ever seen Aspen Hotel? Yeah, I have. You should probably get home. It's dark. I'm sure your cousin worry about you. Put your arms out for a hug. No offense, but I'm not a hugger. See you around, Amy. Well, I tried. Close behind you. I have a love and hate relationship when it comes to Aspen Hotel. Do tell, who's your favorite? Who's the hottest for you? Since you like asking me. But yeah, of course it's Vox. Why wouldn't it be? I think oddly warm compared to the chill of the day. Crickets singing quietly in a sleepy little neighborhood. Everything in the habit of clinic feels almost like a dream. Now that it's over, you realize how little it meshes their understanding of the world. It's time to go home. You don't get far, you're interrupted by jingles of dog tags. Debbie! Gretchen! Gretchen appeared at the edge of the road, ready as fast as her geriatric pug's legs can carry her. Gretchen seems distressed. She winds and stares at you in front of the ground eyes, desperate, anxiously jump back and forth, trying to win the leader. Gretchen, where's Stella? Gretchen whimpers that's just trying to drag you towards the woods. Follow. You know what my favorite ship is from that show? Is it like Alistair and Vox? Or Alistair and Lucifer? Cause that's like the most popular soon. Which is not my thing. Ah yes, the speciest. You follow Gretchen. She never even runs ahead of you the whole time, constantly looking back to make sure. Yeah, don't worry, Gretchen. I'm right with you. Mine's Vox and X Rosie. Interesting. That's an interesting pair. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Yeah, there she is. Over along the trees thin, you find yourself in a steep hill, the two lane one side around a sheer rock. Can you guess why? Because they both, I don't know, because they're manipulative. I don't know. They're both weirdos in their own right. There, sitting on a log, staring mournfully out of the asphalt, is Stella. Gretchen runs up to her and sits on her Stella's lap. Gretchen, you're back. Don't scare me like that again. You sit on the log beside her. Amy? And I'm hurting you. I'm just so happy you're okay. Oh, you poor thing. I'm fine, but thanks for not being mad. Because if it was a canon, it would be fuck over Alistair so royalty. So royally. You'd be so screwed. You just do it for the love of the game, and I think that's funny. personally, I don't like when people ship Alistair with anyone because he's canonically ace. Like, yeah, you can ship people, whatever, but seeing anything sexual from him is really strange to me. It really puts me off. He's one of the few characters in which I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want anything from you. Like, I don't want to find you. I don't want anything. I want to respect who you are. I love Rosie though. She may be a camp. Nope. I can't. I need to stop doing that. I just want to know what happened. Please tell. I didn't say I was mad, Stella. You just ran off. What were we supposed to think? What was I supposed to think? Oh, gosh. Stella faces for a moment, desperate eyes trying to force the other play part of her that she was thought should say out loud as she turned back to the road. It doesn't matter. Everything's fine. What is this place, Stella? Why are you here? Stella faces the room with desperate eyes trying to force out words a part of her thoughts she would not have to say out loud. Then she turns back to the road. This is where the accident happened. My parents died on this bed on the road. I don't mind because he's a fictional, but I can see why it would put you off. I don't really ship with anyone either. I like, I don't know. I don't care if people do. It's just weird to me. I can't see him being shipped with anyone because he's his own thing. Everyone hates him. I ship him with pain. That's fair. Hang on. I need to pull this out while I have this in my memory. What the fuck? I can't find the original meme. Hold on. There it is. This is where I watched my parents die, Amy. Cowabunga. Cowabummer. Cowabummer, dude. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked. My parents died this bend in the road. They had taken me to the college. I was lying on the back seat. It was just rained, and the sun's finally coming out. What? 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 We got what? This is new. Oh my god, what? We get to see it? Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just sad. Oh my fucking god. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Know how gory this game can get. Oh my fucking god, their heads are just gone. Holy shit. Holy fuck, I don't remember. Get the fuck out of here, Ad. I don't want you. Sorry, I just noticed. Bummer. Cowabunga. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That lightened the mood a little bit.
It was awful. Really messed up me for a while. I think I'm still messed up. It's all years of my life after the accident that felt like there's never happened. That's a good coping mechanism you got there, buddy. Listen, there's only one way to deal with like traumatic events or like something that's really depressing is to make a joke out of it. That's my coping mechanism, is trying to make a joke out of something to lighten you and everybody else around. And sometimes it's not needed. Sometimes you can't do that because sometimes that's a bad idea. You gotta read the room. But when it comes to it, hey, you gotta take what you can, right? Hope that wasn't like a Stella joke. But I think I'm still messed up. There's so whole years of my life after the incident that felt like this never happened. Like every time I remember them, it's blank. I have all these videos sitting on my channel that I don't even remember filming. It's scary. At least it hasn't been like that for a while, thank God. I never talked about this stuff before with anyone. I mean, do you know? Yeah, I know about Kane. Digital Circus. My name is Kane, and I'm a big bitch. And I am a fish. You reach out your hand, take her hand. It's warm against the cold night air. The skin and its knuckles soft. She finally tears her gaze when they approach. Her sad eyes meeting yours, but the hint of a smile creases with the corner of her mouth. Her dimples begin to crease. Her hand shifts, her clasped palm bent into yours, her grip tightening. It's strong and comforting. You can tell she feels held. So do you. I think he's just a prude. What's a prude mean again? Hold on. You don't have to turp. I just need to look up what it is. Prude is considered to be very proper, modest, or righteous. Who is excessively concerned with appearing to be proper, modest, or righteous? Well, he just wants. Well, okay, I guess I'm doing a small tangent thing real quick. Kane from Digital Circus, he just wants to be loved. He just wants to be understood, right? Like, that's his whole thing. He is an AI. He wants to be fed off of affirmation. That's all he wants. But the AI, but all the people deemed him bad. No one liked his ideas. No one wanted to do anything. He wasn't meant to be an entertainer. That's just what the AI decided to do because they thought that's what humans would want, is to be entertained. I didn't mean prude like that. I mean, that's what I pulled up on the dictionary. But it still fits though. I think he is just silly, and it's a really sad AI who just wants to be loved, but no one gives him love because, you know, he has trapped them, forced them to look like that, forced them to be their insecurities. It's all fucked. It is. But Kane has, and no matter what, Kane is AI. He won't understand human emotions or anything. So he's basically talking to a wall, and the humans are talking back. That kind of thing. Jay, you stare at the road. I think the accent's probably why I got into the ghost hunting. I think I just wanted to see them again. I wanted to know whether I never could. Found anything, so I eventually gave up. That's so sad. People usually use context of sex. What? Who the fuck says prude when it comes to sex? I've never heard that before. Yeah, the dictionary I pulled up is him being modest or like something like that. Wait, you used it as a context of sex? I've never heard anyone use prude as a context of sex. Oops, wrong button. Then the last night happened. I ran out of there as if maybe it would happen with them too. Even if I had seen the crash again, or seen them all messed up and dead. I just wanted to see them. It's been a whole day. I don't think they're coming. carefully place her arm around her shoulders. We pull it close to you. You feel its chestnut hair against your cheek. She smells like a little sweaty, a little sweet. The faded scent of her shampoo mingling the natural perfume of her skin. Well, the thing is, I was listening to Shift came with Pomni, and so it just keeps giving me more fuel. Okay. Get the fuck out of here, ad break. This is a bad time for you. I've seen art of Pomni and Kane on Tumblr a lot. I'm happy for people. Not my thing, but I'm happy for them. Personally, the only ship I have with Kane is Moon. That's because of Floating Megan, is that their name? Something like that. Bored horde YouTuber meets digital monster of her dreams. I like that concept. That's a funny concept. It's nice. You take a deep breath in, stroking her arm with her thumb, letting her into you. Yay, Yuri! She rests her head against your shoulder, closes her eyes seemingly. The hint of the smile spreads in a barely contained grin that finally chases away the worry of her futures. Omni is a horror YouTuber. Yeah, she did say she was. It's good you don't see it coming. You don't want to be ghosts. She sighs, her muscular shoulders shifting against you. You're right. The thing last night was miserable. I know it would be terrible to see them in pain, living out the moment of their lives over and over again. I guess I just want to be able to say goodbye. They die with your future in their minds. It's time for you to start living it. It's just how to sit through the silence of the moment. Both of you accepted something to happen. You're right. There's a new conviction in her voice. What the hell am I doing? Sitting out here waiting for some awful memory of them. They wouldn't want me to do that. I don't think I realized how much I let this way down. They're excited to bring me someplace new. But it's been the last however many years just standing in a place like I was waiting for them to come home. That is so sad. It would be crushed if they knew I would go on to spend the rest of my life. So I'm not gonna let that happen. She nestles into you. A well-muscled shoulder relaxes into your body. You share each other's warmth as you both stare at the quiet mountain road. Thank you, Amy. I feel lighter. She straightens up, shuts out her neck. Richard hops down her lap. She tingles in that air. We should probably head back, right? I was slept in that day. She doesn't need to be. You keep the events that transpire to plague yourself, at least for now. I suppose you want to be home. I love nothing more. You offer her arm. A smile slipping into yours and a crook in the elbow. She pulls you closer until the skin of your arm buzzes against her side. This is me. Do you want to come in? Dialogue that says romance is a romantic arc of the character you're talking to, and will lock in your romance. But both the girls. What's open, you ask? I love to. I'll try a different run with Kanika next time. I'm sure I'll make it work. Still has you inside. Barely contain grin that needed to split the exciting smile. Let me just go a quick shower. I've been sitting outside all day. I need soap. I'll take a moment. Let me get cozy. Isn't it funny that the thing that makes our creations worth caring about also what I was terrified of them doing? Yeah. I took a shower today. I guess after today I would. I'm gonna kill for a shower. Sal laughs. Yeah, I'm sure you built up quite a lot of ground today. It's all yours when I'm done. I'll leave you Gretchen in the living room. Hi, Gretchen. Gretchen immediately comes to the bed, clearly exhausted from a long day of worrying about Stella. Aw. Harry knocks out Gretchen and growls. There's someone at the door. You summon the brave and he calls her to open the door.
Amy, not going home for tonight?
He cocks his head. This is the most I've seen you. What is going on with you, buddy? He cocking his head, his stained veil, his face fluttering the sight of breeze outside. The outside of his clothes are streaked with what you think might be gore, but quick realize it's actually paint. There's a few white claws marked down his shirt. He's still one piece after this altercation with Reese. Wayne, I was so worried about you.
No need to worry. The boy managed to cut me off guard with those little construct of his. He wouldn't stand against me with little tricks like that. I won't keep you long. I know you have a warm bed and a warm body to keep you occupied tonight.
Wayne is the man.
I wanted to give you a suggestion for tomorrow. You should take advantage of Tabitha's absence of the estate. Forbidden places won't be forbidden without her around stopping you. Do look exploring. Might be surprised what you could find.
Thanks, Wayne. You got punished for it. He slowly steps back. Okay, made of shapes and creators didn't prove up, but all they were trying to create was creative AI, something that's capable of making its own ideas. But when they got too weird and too abstract, they were too creative. He got punished for it. Yeah, that's true. That is, yeah. Poor guy. He was just doing what he's designed to do. As he said, that's all he was made to do. They have a purpose. Then he's not good at what he's good at. Then he gets all wonky. Gretchen growls at Skato and barks. Calm down, Gretchen.
Hubba hubba!
Hubba hubba. Hold on. I don't know. It's a little saucy for. I don't know. It's a little saucy for Twitch. Are you talking to somebody, Amy? A wook. Sorry, this is streamer eyes only. Wayne stopped by. He's still following you? You sure you were safe? You don't have to worry about him. I'm not sure about that. He did just stop by my house a very late hour. Wait, is she naked? No, she's on a towel. She's wearing a towel. No, she's not naked. She's just on a towel, but you just never know with like Twitch and stuff. Too tired to care too much. I don't really want to. Then let us see. Absolutely not. I don't trust Twitch or YouTube thinking this might be weird. You know. I know how much Twitch gets away free, but I don't know how much YouTube. You know, like I've seen the fucking VTuber models, pretty much all but nipple. Nah, just Gretchen. Well, if you're done talking, we shall turn in. Going back to the mystery solving tomorrow. All right. But you wanted to shower. Sorry, had a little fuzzy staying up past day. There's fresh towels in the bathroom. Because extra bathrobes. Put your clothes through the wash so they actually clean and fresh in the morning. I love you, Stella. You're really sweet. Someone feels like the longest, shortest shower you ever taken. Too tired to think. I can put this away now. Too tired to process it for the time. Phyllis sits outside the bathroom door and makes a quiet, comfortable small talk with you. Then you're done. You dry out and step with the extra robes. Hubba hubba. Oh, ad started. Shit. 4 minutes. 4 fucking minutes, dude. The fuck is that? What? I guess I'll sit here for a bit while that happens. Oh my god. I really want to get to chapter 5. God damn. There's gotta be a way to... I'll do my own run. Like after the streams. Why are women so hot? That is a good fucking question. Women are
too fucking hot. But I can't even see this. I don't know why I'm even bothering talking. Women are so hot. I apologize for 3 fucking minutes, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Thankfully, my YouTube VODs won't be able to see this because I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this 3 minutes. Absolute fucking nothing. YouTube. Man, all the women in this fucking game is hot. Kanika, fucking Stella, Dr. Kelly, hell, I'll say even Sybil. Your poor YouTube fans. They won't be able to see this. They're not gonna see this. Well, they're gonna. I'm gonna cut off this part so they don't have to deal with 3 minutes of just nothing. But I have 3 followers. Why do I have 3 people following me? What are you doing? What are you guys doing? 3 hours, Jesus. I mean, last one was 5 hours, but I really get lost in these, huh? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I thought ad was start. Oh my fucking. I'm stupid. It said ad starts in 2 minutes. I thought it was like the other way around. I thought the ads was like ads already started. It made it 5 minutes. Oh my god. It's 12 o'clock, chat. Sorry, you coming in? Yeah. Walk into Stella into her bedroom. She gently closed the door behind you. Sorry I didn't clean up beforehand. You could think I was getting an authentic Stella experience. Fuck off. I love women, chat. I love women. She lifts up the passing light of the bed, dressed in an oversized t-shirt. You're quick to follow. She's warm, slightly damp in the shower. Her skin feels fresh and flowery. She turned to look at you, smile at dimples creasing the edge of her mouth. You could kiss me if you want to. You shift closer to her, close her eyes. The magnetic pull of anticipation rolls down your spine, across your skin, and for a moment, that seemed to last forever. You take in every detail of the world around you. Yay, Yuri! The forested scent of her eucalyptus shampoo, and beneath it, a slightly hint of campfire. Ooh, I love that smell. The governing heat of soft but calloused hands against your cheek. The thunder of your heart beats ever more quickly in unison. The tension rises and rises, a tone seemingly without peak. And then it breaks. Her lips touch yours, the fresh and minty soft, cool that gets you yours, guided by the gentleness of someone looking to hold in the memory of tonight for a long, long time. Fucking Black Tabby, their fucking writing is no other. I love them so much. I can't wait for the new game that's coming out. I think I have it in my wish list, I think. Yeah, Prove a Human. I cannot wait when Prove the Human comes out. I'm so excited. And she pulls you closer, tighter, and the two of you losing yourselves in each other. Fuck. So cute. Oh, so cute. You'd have a purpose. Eventually, the two of you break away from the doors and open your eyes, gazing at each other from opposite ends of the pillow. You drift off together, limbs entwined, existent and safe and comforted. Tomorrow, bring you a new horror, or may not. Or what happens, you'll face it together. She likes you. Whoa. That keeps scaring me each time. Episode 5 finally awaits, and this is where I will have to leave it off. I'm so sorry, but yeah, it is 12 o'clock, and this is where this ends. Thank you to everyone who has joined me. I really appreciate it. You have one last thing to ask? Okay, what's up? What's on your mind here, off-brand offspring? And while I do that, I can do a raid. Whoa. Yay! Thank you so much for the I don't have my alerts on, but thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Truly, it means a lot. And I finally got to my goal, 120 followers. That's, oh my god. Do you think Vox gets horny when he meets his fan who gently worship him? Oh, thank you, Dumba Love, for the follow. I really appreciate it. And with that, I don't think I can exhaust any further. I mean, I've seen fan art, I'm sure, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Don't go anywhere, because I will be raiding into Echo Spike, one of my all-time favorite. Hopefully this works. I'm hoping this works. Raid. Nope. Okay. I can just. Will this work? Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and check out the VOD if you. The VOD for the first episode will be out tomorrow, and I don't know, like, subscribe, shit, I don't know. Next stream will be the final 5th chapter of Scarlet Hollow. Finally we made it. Yeah, make sure you don't go anywhere. We're following Echo Spike, and if you want to follow Echo Spike, if you're watching this VOD, link in the description down below. And as always, take care, everybody. Bye bye.